This episode is dedicated to the dead and injured of the Borough Market and Manchester Arena attacks recently in the UK, and to all of those responders and civilians who ran into the situations to help strangers. We hope to honour you and your actions with this episode. God bless. Okay, so it is the week between Christmas and New Year. I believe Lycan has found something out from Connie.
I found something out from Connie.
Farron's birthday.
Oh, Farron's birthday, yeah. I don't know if Connie actually knows when Farron's birthday is, or to celebrate Farron's birthday or whatnot. But if she is, I probably found out. Otherwise, I'm just going to convince Connie to celebrate it anyway, because we don't know when Farron's birthday is.
Well, it is not the real one.
We don't know that. It could easily be the real one. It's like one out of 365. So
66 actually.
66. All right.
Connie is aware that it may well not be Farron's actual birthday, but it is the day she woke up 2 years ago. And so as far as she's concerned, it's her birthday until informed otherwise, and she would have made sure to
Oh, so I will, Lycan will try to convince Connie to, that we should make a surprise party for Farron.
And Connie says that she loves that idea, and she asks you to arrange your team and various others, and she'll get on to the usual suspects down the Copper Horse.
So will you come up with an excuse to keep Farron away in the beginning, and then make it come down to the Copper Horse later on?
Yeah, Connie has a plan.
Nice. So I'll start to make invitations and see people. And it's January the 10th. Right? It's the day we're going to have the party.
Yes.
So everyone will get an invitation, or everyone except Farron, of course.
Aww.
You are hereby invited to your secret party.
Yeah. That would be typically like it. No, stop, forget that. Oh, did I write it in the team channel? Oh, Baba.
And
she
when
doesn't
I do the weekly reminder of Gremlins.
No, you will ruin everything.
So I just
It's
guessed
okay,
that,
Kat, you're fine.
So I just also guessed that New Year's was a good party.
Yep, New Year's was a good party. That's probably when Connie told Lycan about Farron's birthday.
Yeah.
Before everyone got too drunk.
And on that note, Bench is going to send a message to everyone in the team saying that they're all invited to come to his Slava on the 10th. He also knows that...
But I invited you first to the birthday party, Fer.
Then he says, well, we can have it at the same time. No problem.
What's the Slava?
It's an Orthodox Christian holiday where we celebrate our patron saint. It's supposed to be on the 2nd, but I have some stuff planned out on the 2nd, so I'll invite you on the 10th.
Okay, it's fine by me.
Okay, so
But what is it? What's the Slava?
I just said it's a Serbian Orthodox holiday where you celebrate your patron saint, the protector of your family.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so on the 5th of January, Venus and Wayfarer get decanted from their gene tanks. Before they have a chance to check their comlink and fully wake up, they are anaesthetized and taken into surgery, where they have various implants replaced with better graded ones. And I think Wayfarer is getting some new stuff implanted at the same time. It will take both of them, I think it was 2 days to recover from surgery.
2 or 3 days, yeah.
Yeah, so Wayfarer returns home on January the 8th, having received Lycan and Banshee's messages on January the 7th, and Venus returns home on January the 9th, again, having received the messages on the 7th. January the 10th rolls around. Is anyone doing anything special before the party?
Actually, yes. Bench is going to contact the guy that we met at the Solstice, the Burden Boys mage.
Okay, Eddie, no.
Yeah, he's going to ask him if he can find some food for cat, if you know what I mean.
Okay, he was like, yeah, I mean, I'd have thought by now he'd have his own supply.
Yeah, not really. And it's kind of a social thing. I'm not expecting him to bring any of his supply, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you having a party?
Yep.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I can. I've got some people. pop by in mid-afternoon, sort of 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, something like that, and I'll have a cooler for you.
Sure, nice. So how much do I need to pay for this?
That's not.
Thank you very much.
I'll include that in your lifestyle. It's a bit of an odd request, but hey,
What?
Technically, is anyone else doing anything?
Yeah, I'm sending a message to Lycan. Hey, did Fern mention anything about what she'd like as a gift?
Oh, no, she didn't. Maybe ask Connie. She knows her better than I do.
You got a con number?
Yeah, I can send it to you.
That'd be great.
So I do that.
It's not like I can say anyone what I want for the birthday because I don't know. I get a party.
Yeah, but I'm giving Connie a call at a time where I think that Fern is maybe not there or asleep or something. Or maybe during Connie's shift. I don't know. Sometimes when I don't think Fern is listening.
Actually, Venus, if you have a good idea, maybe we should get together and buy something bigger for her,
Oh,
something that she'd really like to have.
Oh, that is a wonderful idea. Oh, let me talk to Connie first. Maybe she has an idea. And then we'll see how many of the others want to pitch in.
Yeah, good idea.
So, yeah, ringing up Connie.
Hello, who's this?
Oh, hey, is this Connie speaking?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Yeah, we met at a Copper Horse once. Name's Venus. I'm a friend of Farron. Yeah, you might remember me. Yeah, I'm coming to that party in a couple of days. The one we're not supposed to tell Farron about, Can you talk right now? Or is this a bad time?
Yeah, I'm on D&I. What do you need?
I was wondering if we should get her, if the team here should pitch in and get her something. And I wondered if you'd have any ideas what she'd like to have, You know her best, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pause the in-characterization there. About what would Farron like for her birthday? Both from Connie and from the...
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
That's not just to say that I don't want to think about something, but I wouldn't actually know myself, as I don't know myself what I want for birthdays too.
Don't you have a list of stuff that Farron would like to have in the future? It can be expensive for pitching in.
New arms?
That's maybe a bit too expensive.
That's maybe a bit too expensive.
Paladin.
Oh, God. Yeah, the Fairlight Paladin. Actually, I was thinking of something the other day when... I don't remember. Maybe I will.
Maybe we could buy her some bulk, like the bulk modification for her arms, if she wanted.
We could get it like a gift card to a clinic.
Yeah, but that is kind of... it would work, obviously, but...
We could do like a... what's the name? God, I'm so tired. The credit chip with, some amount of Nuyen and be like, this is for your new arms. When, fulfill the rest.
One of the...
An even fluffier tail.
What?
Oh, something for a fluffy tail.
Yeah,
something.
A ribbon and a year-long supply of shampoo.
Let's just say that this is her first birthday since she woke up, so getting anything would make her happy.
Okay, Kat is so good at finding out what Farron wants. He gave like 2 gifts, I think, already. So Kat, speak up and tell us what to get for Farron.
I don't know. About a ribbon for her tail, something that fits the whole thing. Maybe a nice, maybe like a nice suit that would fit her tail and like match the whole ensemble.
Actually, she mentioned in Shadowsea that she thinks it's difficult to fit her tail in dresses. So maybe we can get like a tailored dress for her that goes well with the tail. I don't know.
We could definitely get that.
It's only about long dresses. Short dresses work fine.
Well, but they ride up a little bit.
No, I mean, with long dress, it looks weird with you, and you have a hole with when the tail looks out, and you have the whole dress just hanging down below, like a normal dress would. But with a short dress, it doesn't look that weird because the short dress would be short.
But not if it's custom fit for your tail, as you know.
I just want to specify what was the conversation about, that only long dresses are weird.
All right, because Iron asks, a tail or a dress?
That was a good one.
Yeah, that's totally facepalm worthy.
That's a Maverick class pun. You guys could Mortimer of London are bespoke clothing, and so are Zoe and some of the others. You could get her a voucher worth equivalent to, say, a Berwick dress or something, and then she can go and get it tailored whenever she has time. That would certainly be an option.
It's a good idea, I think.
Yeah, best would obviously be if we can sneak in and have take measurements of hers while she's sleeping. So maybe Connie can track her and.
But this is
that is a stupid idea.
This conversation is like the day before the party, right? It's in the night.
They work fast.
This
is the Mortimer guys.
Okay.
They're right around the corner.
So it's basically a Shadowrun to sneak into Farron's apartment while she's sleeping. Let's not do that. Okay, so
we can have Connie do it.
Me.
Well, if we can actually get measurements of her, then to get it actually tailor fit already and custom fit, then sure. Otherwise, it's probably the voucher thing for this specific dress. Just have to go in but if we could actually get her the dress itself, that would obviously be way better.
Actually,
we could get her the dress basically and get her the voucher for the custom fitting basically.
Yeah.
So it's till she goes in and they just custom fit it. It doesn't have the custom fit quality basically.
That has to be. It has to be tailored.
Yeah.
Like I just said, it wouldn't be hard for Coin to get any measurements because you could just ask, hey, can I just measure you for something, and that's it.
Okay, if that actually works.
She would be suspicious.
Well, I mean, let's face it. What girl doesn't have extremely accurate measurements of her significant other?
Yeah.
Also, when Farron sleeps, she probably could just scan her with the comlink, and that already captures all the measurements, probably.
Actually, did Farron already buy something from Mortimer of TV? Yeah. They do have her measurements.
She owns the Mortimer of London suit, and
is it custom fit?
It's always custom fit.
They have to be.
Yeah, it has to be. So maybe maybe they have her measurements already.
But can't you get the custom fit items as basically used for less, and then you basically pay the difference to get it fit again? Isn't something like that in Chronicles?
Yeah, you can. You can get lightly worn armor, social armor of that kind. However, it tends to be older style. But Mortimer are fairly consistent, so that's not as big an issue for them.
No, I kind of sort of meant that we just use those rules for it. We give you the rough estimates, but she has to go in to get it completely fit. We know, she's this size and she is here and there, but they need to make slight tweaks here and there to get it completely fitting if we can't get the exact measurements.
Farron, you don't have a sin, do you? You're using a fake.
Unless you say I have one, but I wouldn't know.
Okay, and you're using the set. You've not got multiple sins, and you've not used different ones since you were woken.
I have multiple fake sins.
Okay.
It's 2 rating 4s and 1 rating 2.
Okay, so Mortimer of London would keep things on file. They are an incredibly high-class tailors establishment. They periodically update them as and when you're available, but 5-star luxury service is abysmal failure for establishments like that. So long as Connie can find out which sin, probably not a problem. You can actually get it made. One of you would probably have to go into the Mortimer shop in Windsor, because yes, there is one in Windsor, but it wouldn't be a problem at all. So if you, so long as Connie can figure that out, and I will roll Connie's edge to determine.
What's Connie's edge?
Can Connie edge her edge?
Can Connie edge her edge?
I think we always keep asking if we can edge the edge roll, and the answer is not. No.
Yeah, the edges are. But she can. She got 2 hits on her 4 dice. So yes, she's managed to figure that out somehow, probably snooping at the labels or something inside the Berwick suit and the Argentum coat or something. She's a very resourceful.
If necessary, she could just basically give us the names of all the sins, and we could just bribe a clerk to get which one of those has measurements on file, basically.
Yeah. There are many ways of doing it. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Yes, you've managed to figure it out.
Okay, so I'm making an appointment to go to the shop. I'm asking actually Lycan if she wants to come along.
Yeah, just one moment. Valgrind, what's Farron's favorite color? if she has one.
That
And if I know.
that is a good idea. But the Berwick dresses usually come in classic styles. But yeah, I'm asking if she has a favorite color. Hey Connie, has she got a favorite color?
Think about it.
Connie will tell you the appropriate color once Valgrind tells us.
Or maybe it's the favorite color that Connie thinks that Farron looks best in. Might not actually be Farron's best color.
Course.
She might just give, I think she looks really great in black or neon green or something.
In green, because she's a redhead, so
Yes,
redheads.
Connie does mention that bottle green is a very good color. It complements Farron's eyes and hair and complexion nicely.
I mean, we could also just get it with the electrochromatic coating, so she can change it if she likes.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, if you get bottle green but with electrochromic, then when wireless is off, it's bottle green.
That is a wonderful idea. And then I'm doing a team call to the rest of the team, excluding Farron.
Oh, why?
Hey guys, long time no see. So you heard about the Farron party a couple of days?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Lycan and me have been talking, and we thought about getting her a nice present, like she like a nice dress from Mortimer, and we wanted to know if you guys want to pitch in.
Sounds like a good idea.
What about the rest of the team?
All that.
You ask for money and they all disappear.
So typical.
So okay.
Well, I can try and pitch in.
Just so you know what we are talking about. The Mortimer dress. What does it cost?
2.3K.
With electrochromic, it's 25.
Yeah. So
That's not too expensive.
So it would be like if we all pitch in like 400 or 500 each. We want to get a couple of like the basic amenities upgrades, like electrochromatic coating. Everything else, if she wants anything else, she can get that fashioned in later. Like maybe should we get stuff like I don't know. She has non-conductivity on her Under Armour or something already, so we should probably leave that to her.
Well, non-conductivity is very common because stick and shock ammunition is legal and widely available.
Yeah, but if she basically has it on her armored underwear already, it's kind of wasted.
Armored underwear?
Yeah, whatever you call your second skin / armored clothing / whatever you wear under it. Catsuit, chameleon suit, I don't know. If you have anything like that.
I have, but not with non-conductivity.
Yeah, but we don't know that, so we kind of say, if she wants any of that, she can always bring it in and they can outfit it later.
Well, non-conductivity is in the January sale at Mortimer, and so they will do that half price.
Oh, if it's included from the start. So,
yes.
Okay. So I'm actually mentioning that. Or we could get non-conductivity for half price. So that would be only, I think, 1,200, 1,250 extra. Something like that.
They're including the sale and everything else. They are offering you 3,100. Make a
that is almost not much more expensive. So I would probably say we get that version, because you can never be too careful about stick and shock in those dresses. Sometimes you can't wear any other protective gear under it because it would set off like sensors. I think that's a good deal. So as I said, so maybe 500-600 new in each. So who of you wants pitch in?
No problem.
Okay.
So Benji, was that a yes?
Yep.
Cool. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about 600-ish.
600.
Yeah, maybe
right.
610. I don't know exactly what the price will end up being. So Lightning, I'll pick you up tomorrow when we go.
Fine.
Awesome. So next day I drive by Lightning's place and pick her up. I might still have like a box of damage that I'm still recovering from, but I'm okay with that. It's not like I'm bleeding all over the place.
Yeah, it won't be a problem.
So picking up Lightning, driving to Mortimer in Windsor, was it?
Yep, it's on Pescud Street, which is the main shopping area. It's quite it's at the end near the castle, because that's where all of the higher upmarket stuff is on that street.
Sorry, you go.
I was just going to say, Berwick dress with non-conductivity 4, because that's all it can fit on this 4 capacity, and electrochromatic modification. Book price will be 3,800. They're giving you it for 3,100.
Oh, you're right. Berwick dress doesn't actually have a of capacity. For some reason I thought, but I guess I stuffed all my stuff in the Agentum code. That's why I kind of had a lot more in it.
Yeah. I mean, you could, if you want to get it made with YNT Softweave, that would be an extra 2,000, so that would make it 5,100.
Yeah.
Call it 5,000.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're going for that. Can the YNT later be retrofitted?
No, it has to be included when it's made, because it's the actual material it's made of has to be the Softweave material.
Yeah. Well, if they suggest that, I might make a call again, see if everyone would be okay with that, which would be 1,000 yuan each then. But if not, then we go for the other one.
Is that 1,000 yen each, like total?
That would be about 5,000 total. So we are 5 people, so 1 each about.
Yeah, Kat will be okay with that.
I just have to check my sheet and see if I actually can afford it. Yeah, I can. No problem.
I'm also okay with only rating 4 for non-conductivity.
Yeah, but you do not get a saying in this.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, the book price for YNT and non-conductivity 6 and electrochromic is 6,600, so 5,000 is a significant reduction.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you have a nice present for her.
So okay, I didn't hear any no's. So
Yeah, I just assume they're in on it.
So yeah, okay. So I'll also try to convince Lycan to try on a couple of those dresses.
I'm not really sure they will fit me, or
well, not the actual dress that we get for Farron, but they
no,
have.
but some of the other dresses. I'm not really a dress person.
Oh, I'm sure they would look lovely on you.
She does have a Berwick pantsuit, a trouser suit.
Yeah.
Just try it.
Okay, I'll try.
I suppose they probably have like AR dressing overlays and stuff like that, where you would see yourself like you would if you wore it and stuff like that. Or maybe they actually have actual ones.
They don't have it because they are custom made to order. They have AR equipped mirrors and dressing rooms so that you can do that. But if you want the really authentic, genuine fitting experience, they have a host, and they will invite you into the host, and they have the appropriate sensor equipment to create a persona that's exactly the same as your physical body. And then in VR, you can see exactly.
Let's do that instead.
Like. Yeah, exactly. Let's do that. So we sit down and go into the host and play dress up with Lycan. And maybe Venus too while we're at it, because.
Oh yeah, Lycan is not a dress person.
So that. And I try to find something that looks nice on Lycan. I'm sure there is something we can find. I can roll something if you want.
So do you have like a fashion skill?
I might actually. I do have a fashion high society knowledge skill, so yes.
Oh, I think you should roll just to see how.
And I'm totally going to edge this.
Oh my god!
And do I get help from like the shop itself? They probably want to teamwork on this.
Oh yes, in fact, they will suggest that you teamwork them.
That is probably a better idea because I only have like 1 rank.
Yeah, these guys, quite a few more than 1 rank. These are professional tailors who do this.
So I get 5 hits on my assisting.
Okay, you didn't max out their skill, but that's fine.
Okay, but no matter what, I would like to look at the dress that would go well with that full bodysuit thing. Yeah, the full suit body armor.
Okay, your full suit that has electrochromic, so you can you can wear it under anything. You can make it look like your skin tone in the various areas.
No, yeah, of course.
Yeah, so you can wear a strapless dress and still have armor 8.
Yeah, well, the only downside to that is that if you are wearing a strapless dress, it would be nice if my tattoo was showing.
Yeah, that's fine. Do that as well. It's not difficult. It's fully customizable. As long as you've got a decent picture from your comlink or your cyber eyes, you can program that fairly easily.
Nice.
Electrochromatic is not just one color. It can show movies on your dress, basically.
Yeah, I know that. So actually, I can show my tattoo and I can wear the armor still. And wear a nice dress for Farron's birthday. This is perfect. I'm in a dress.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, you look nice in that.
All right, I'll give you that. I look rather nice in this dress.
Okay. Yeah, they recommend a summit dress, slightly less classic fashion than the Berwick line, but still high society fashion. Not quite as well protected, but the tailor that assists you is fully aware of what your innate natural resiliency is. He's awakened, and so he's sensed you. And
Right.
so yeah, you can get a summit dress also in the sale.
So how much for that?
That would be 2,200 for the base.
Yep.
Say that again.
2,200.
Okay, 2,000.
Yeah,
I'll probably find a use for it in the future anyway.
and with electrochromic that becomes 27. Do you want non-conductivity?
Yes, please.
Okay, with non-conductivity 5, which is all it can have because it's got 5 capacity. In the sale, that would be 3,300.
Okay, fine.
I will also get a nice one for myself because the one I currently have is more on the shorter side. So I'll also get a longer, more formal dress.
Okay.
I did have that once, but it kind of got lost in the transition over from Germany.
Yep, you are able to, whichever one you want, the Summit or the Berwick, they are able to make them to order, and thanks to the miracle of modern technology, they will be available. As long as you've gone in the morning, they will be available by close of business.
Ah, perfect. I'll obviously make sure it fits with the Agentum code I already own, which I brought into the shop, obviously.
Oh, if you've already got Berwick stuff, they know exactly what you bought, so long as it's all on the same SIN. They know exactly what you bought. They know your measurements, unless you've increased attributes through karma or augmentations, and so that's how they're able to do everything so quickly. It's not a problem. It matches perfectly, and it is a very pretty dress of appropriate style and color.
Well, thank you.
The Summit has more capacity but one less armor than the Berwick.
Yeah, I might get a Summit as well because I already have a Berwick, so I have both options. I'm telling you what goes into it at a later point. I'm not entirely sure yet. If that's okay.
That's fine. Yeah, it's not a problem. You'll get a 30% discount.
I might get it with the YNT so I can put more stuff into it. Depends on what I want to put into it.
Okay. Just let me know what the book price is and I'll tell you what the sale price is.
Okay. I'll do so during the session. I will play around with it.
Okay. So.
Okay. Before.
Yeah. You go on.
That's just before we move on to the party. I have some other stuff I want to do.
Okay. What else are you doing?
Yeah?
Yeah, what else are you doing?
Okay, what else I'm doing? I don't recall if I mentioned that I also invite Ribbon and Pinky, of course, to the party. They are invited too. And I would like to have Ribbon making some kind of AR banner thing that says, "Happy birthday, Farron." If she can do it.
Yep. She can.
With AR fireworks and all that snap?
Yeah, all the things.
Yeah, Ribbon tells you she's done by the time you finished asking her for it.
Nice.
She's a dread hot hacker. She's more than capable of doing that in her sleep.
I thought so.
In nanoseconds. So yeah, she said that she tells you that she's already spoken to Connie, and so her and Pinky are definitely going to be there.
Nice.
She will she's just banner with some fireworks, everything. And she just confirms with you that Connie's arranging a cake.
Yeah, I was just going to say we totally should get a cake.
Yeah.
Connie's arranging that.
Awesome. Maybe we can get some real fireworks on the cake and the AR fireworks around it to amplify it,
I'll put the Banshee in charge of fireworks for the cake.
Oh no, don't do that.
Banshee, you still have that one incendiary bomb, right?
Yep. Oh my god.
It's supposed to look pretty, not kill us all.
A little firebomb would kill us. Well, maybe Wayfair.
Okay. Banshee.
No, but Banshee is probably the best one to do that. If he's serious about not killing us, I mean.
Okay, but I don't think it's a good idea. Fireworks inside the cover horse, so.
No, I meant like those.
Cake outside.
I meant like those table firework thingies. Like sparklers and those. And then the AR amplifies it to look really impressive without actually blowing stuff up.
Yeah.
If you mention that to Connie or Ribbon, they'll say that they've already mentioned it to.
Okay, nice.
But if Banshee wants to assist Pinky, he's more than welcome to.
Nah,
With demolition?
Yeah.
There's no need.
Okay. Banshee, for a Slava, what is usually, do you exchange gifts? Is it sort of a cake thing?
It's a big dinner.
It's
a big, fish dinner basically, you have which is two types of slava. One where you eat pork and fat, and other where you eat fish. This one is a fish slava, so any fish meals, anything of that kind.
So can we have lobster?
Yeah. Anything
I
that's
know it's not actually a fish, but...
Anything that's not a mammal, so seafood.
Okay. As long as you mention that to someone...
yeah, I'll mention it.
Okay. Connie will make sure that there's appropriate stocks in the kitchen for when people get to the Copper Horse.
So, can I eat mere people, and do they count as seafood?
That's not a problem.
Yes, mer people would count as seafood. Well, an aquatic changeling would count as seafood for cat.
That was a joke, by the way. I don't want to go on and on with the downtime stuff, but I have some monies to spend too.
Strange request. Since the meat that what's his name again, Eddie guy was bringing is not cooked, can Banshee get on to cooking? Because I doubt that the cooks at the Copper Horse will, prepare human meat.
Ghouls, infected can't actually cook.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, they can't eat it if it's cooked. It has to be raw.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why there's a social stigma. It's not just the fact that they're cooking, they're eating human flesh, because a steak is a steak is a steak. What it's made of, you can't really tell when it's on the plate. It's the fact that it has to still be raw and dripping with blood and everything else.
Oh,
I mean, you can cut it in a decent fashion.
And to be honest, if they're eating medical waste, it's usually probably not even steak looking.
Yeah, pretty much. So it doesn't look very nice. I mean, if you go to some of the high class restaurants in nice areas that cater to the infected, it basically looks like steak tartare. But yeah, it is raw human.
Yeah, which also probably why most ghouls and other infected maybe don't eat in the presence of others.
Yeah, there's a huge stigma around it, but there are a couple of restaurants in like the West End, Kensington and Chelsea and Park Lane and Mayfair and those sorts of places that cater to the infected, because there have been cases where nobles and very well-to-do business people have been infected in the past. So there is a very small niche circle of society infected.
So if Banshee were to mention that problem of finding something to Venus, she could probably get in contact with one of those restaurants and see if they basically do takeout.
Oh no, Banshee got meat, but Banshee doesn't know that, infected don't eat cooked meat.
Okay, so he gets cooked human meat. Okay.
No, he doesn't get cooked, he just asks in group chat.
I'm actually loading my knowledge soft on infected again, rating 1, and probably it's right on the top what they eat.
Yeah, it is. So, to be honest, knowing that the infected have to eat raw meat is common knowledge for people that have been around them. I think Kat might actually have mentioned it once or twice in the last few weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll probably just link you to Wikipedia article.
Banshee responds with, okay, so no cooked human meat. I understand.
Yeah, but as I said, I can maybe get one of the restaurants to make it actually nice looking, so we don't throw up when he starts eating.
Oh yeah, that can work. How much would that cost me?
I don't know. I'm going to make a call to one of those restaurants and see if they.
I have the meat. They just need to make it look good.
I'm not sure if they're doing that or use their own meat. I'm going to ask them.
You very easily find an incredibly high class restaurant in a small village about 2.5 miles from Windsor, where the chef has become infected. He still cooks normal food for people. However, he's unable to do his own tasting anymore, but he has some very, very skilled sous chefs and whatever. I'm sure Garde Manger would be able to tell us exactly what the terms are, who he's trained himself over the years. So he actually is able to make something to go that you'd have to go and pick up. It will cost you 250 new yen, but it is the same stuff that they serve at the table for mixed parties. So it looks like steak tartare with coloured. It looks like steak tartare with a side salad and some spring vegetables or root vegetables. However, it is all raw metahuman flesh.
Yeah, Bench will go pick that up.
Okay, that's not a problem. He can have that available for you. You've got enough time to plan that out. It's no big.
Okay, great. So we're doing both parties at the same time. Do I understand that correctly?
Yes, definitely. Slavas don't involve gifts, I take it.
They do.
They do.
It's traditional for a person that's coming to a Slava to bring a gift to a host. It's mostly booze, but it can be anything. It's mostly like some wine in a box that says Happy Slavas along those lines. Nothing super special, but, a little show gratitude.
Okay. That's fine. So every one of us would know that, I guess. You'd have told
me. To a bar. We're just going to be buying round.
You're right. We are in a bar. So, yeah, that is easy.
Bringing booze to a bar sounds redundant.
Well, if it's tradition, it's tradition.
You can bring it, but you can't consume it in the pub.
Makes.
However, just to point out, there is a sale on, and licensed team jerseys are on sale.
Indeed. So are international jerseys popular in London and in the UK, or is it just national jerseys like teams from the UK?
No. The top tier leagues for football, soccer, in almost every country in Europe have at least some teams represented in shops in the UK. Some of them even high street. I mean, right now I could go down the shop and buy like a Barcelona or a Juventus jersey. So it's going to take like a couple of days for you to find one. But yeah, finding the appropriate jersey for Banshee would not be difficult. It takes a little bit longer, but the cost is not.
I think it's a good idea. I think we should try to find one for him.
Okay, I mean, it's not an availability one. It's going to take a couple of days. And in the sale, it's going to cost 550 million.
Yeah, but we do not have a couple of days because we're going to make Venus look for it because she's good at that. Maybe, and she woke up. She woke up on the 7th.
You don't need to do that. Any of you who have a comm link can find it and order it online on the Matrix.
Oh, all right, fine.
There's no availability. I mean, the availability is like, 2.
So easy
peasy. It's not difficult to find. It's not immediately available, so it's going to take 2 days to arrive. But you have more than enough time to do that.
Well, I can't try to find a shop where it's readily available if we don't have the time. Try to get the availability check to get net successes there. But I think we do have 2 days still at this point. Do we? I don't know.
Yeah, I believe Banshee mentioned his Slava when those of you who were awake went out for New Year's Eve, because that's when Connie mentioned the party to Lycan. So I'm going to assume that was all sort of the start of the process was like the 1st or the 2nd of January. So yeah, you've had more than enough time to acquire a licensed partisan jersey for Banshee.
I think we should get that for him
as a Slava gift. Not that he thinks it's his birthday too or something.
It's just as a Slava gift.
But he did say he wants booze.
Okay.
We could pack a bottle of booze inside of it.
That you normally bring booze to Slava, so we can bring booze and the jersey.
Oh, that is yeah. I
don't know. I want to give people presents. I'm in a good mood. It's just been, it's Christmas and New Year's and
And Slava.
And birthday and everything is happening and we should get a gift for Banshee.
Okay, so as I said, it will be 550. So if you chip in, sounds really expensive for a jersey, even by today's standards. But if you factor in this particular instant, New Yen exchange rates, which are according to the law of burgers 1-to-1, it's very expensive. But hey, inflation's a bitch.
So we had 1,000 for the barrack dress, except Farron, obviously. Barrack dress, and then 100 for the other thing?
110.
110. So
110 for Banshee's gift. Okay.
So 1,110. Okay.
Well, call it 11 because of the bottle.
Oh, yeah,
right.
That is nice. That is a nice number.
Nice.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so you're all rushing around during the day of the 10th, going to Mortimer and picking up packages from the Royal Mail and buying a box of Happy Slava booze of some kind, I think wine you said.
Yeah.
And Banshee goes and picks up a plate or a platter of long pork tartare for Kat. And there's actually a preserve spell on it, which is timed to expire at 8 exactly. So it will be as fresh as if it was fresh, literally prepared moment before. Because this is a incredibly high class restaurant.
Only the best.
Nice.
Only the best.
That's great. I don't want to take too long, but I want to note a couple of expenses Kat has done. He's going to summon and bind a spirit, which I already rolled. And I also went to finally buy the vehicle we talked about with the smuggling compartment and the chem seal and all that.
Did you? All right. Yep. You rolled 2. Yep. Okay. Cool. No problem. You get that. I think that's 12 services in total.
10. I rolled really well, and the spirit rolled really bad.
Ah, yes. 5 net both times. Okay. Cool. No worries.
Yeah, and I got a GMC Armadillo, probably through Jimmy, the contact Eric got us in contact with.
Yep, sure, not a problem. All the usual runner toys. Yeah, that's not a problem. You've had plenty of time. He doesn't have a Christmas sale on.
That's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to assume you guys all arrive at the typical 7 p.m. as is fairly usual in the UK for when you start drinking.
Yeah.
Is it daylight or is it night?
I mean, actually, Banshee would be like an hour early to see if everything's prepared, anything along those lines.
I will arrive early as well, also so that I can instruct people what to do before Farron arrives, so that we can say happy birthday and stuff like that.
Okay, when you get there, to answer your question, yes, Kat, it is the 10th of January. The sun went down at about 3:30.
Good Lord, how do you deal with that? The UK is obviously not fit for human living.
Why do you think we always get winter depressions?
Yeah.
It's because there's something to be depressed about. Oh.
Yeah. In January, at the most, the sun will be down by 4 o'clock. By 7 o'clock when you're aiming to arrive, yes, the sun is most definitely down.
Well, the rain will probably cheer us up.
It's quite cold and there's a bit of a breeze. Well, it's quite a nasty north wind, actually. So it's a hefty wind chill. But it's not quite below freezing and it's not raining.
What kind of crappy English weather is that when it's not raining?
It's kind of...
I was promised rain.
I was promised rain. I want my rain.
More February to December for rain.
Fine.
When everyone arrives, if anyone arrives early from about 5:30, 6 o'clock, you see Ribbon and Pinky are there, and they've already got a banner set up that says Happy Birthday Farron and Happy Slava Banshee.
Nice.
We obviously got Connie to delay Farron, so she's going to be the last one to come in.
Yep, the landlord himself is behind the bar. Connie is supposed to start work at about 8.
Nice. So she will escort Farron to the cover horse, I think. Or Farron will escort Connie to work.
I think.
Well, she does know about the Slava, so...
Yeah, she does know about... Oh, yeah, of course she does. Ah, cool.
Well, we probably gave Farron just a little later time, or Connie just doesn't get ready, and Farron is like, will you hurry up? We have to be there soon.
Yeah.
Oh no, Connie is delaying Farron by giving her one of her birthday presents.
That's nice.
So yeah, you guys all arrive, except for Farron. You arrive. You're there by 7.
Yeah.
At 7:30, Connie and Farron arrive, finally. Both are decidedly happy, and everyone shouts surprise. People have been saying happy Slav or the appropriate phrase. They'll have looked it up on Ethopedia and no doubt butchering the pronunciation, but they're at least making an effort to Banshee from 7 o'clock-ish when they arrive. Everyone shouts happy birthday to Farron as soon as she walks into the Copper Horse. Does Farron feel like she needs to make a composure test to stop from crying, or?
Sorry, I was just muted and didn't realize. No, I don't want to make a composure test because if she win, I want her to cry because it's really emotional for her. 2 years and now the first time that she actually got a birthday.
Okay. Ribbon runs up to Farron as soon as she notices that Farron is crying tears of joy. Gives her a big hug and wishes her happy birthday. Various other people do as well. I'm sure you guys as well.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yep.
So the party gets underway. Now all of the guests of honor there. Drinks flow. It is a Tuesday night, so no one is attempting to get utterly and totally rat-ass, apart from perhaps you guys, because everyone else has worse than it.
Yeah.
Well, we are also giving her the gift, which I had made sure the other guys at Mortimer had gift wrapped really fancily.
Yeah, their definition of gift wrap really fancily and definition of gift wrap really fancily is probably not the same. It is the gift wrapping itself is almost a work of art.
Yes, which is why I had them do it, because they can do it way better.
Yes.
Well, no, obviously Venus was way better, but she let them do it anyway.
Yeah.
So the gift wrapping costs more than low quality lifestyle rent?
I think it's a skill, actually.
No, I haggled it into
It's
the
a
price.
performance skill.
Oh, as soon as you mentioned it was a birthday present, they included it for free. But yes, it was done by someone with an artisan rating of 8.
Nice.
Holy crap.
Well, 6 and a specialization in gift wrapping.
That's
Awesome.
his job. That's his only job. Yeah.
It is his job. He was a rather kindly sort of older uncle type of someone in his mid-40s. You get the impression that he's been doing it for like 25 years, and he had a 5-year apprenticeship or something as well. So.
He usually sits in the corner and reads the papers, old-fashioned on actual paper, and only gets up to the gift wrap stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. And he also has a pipe.
Yeah,
definitely. This guy is So Lycan gets Farron gets given all of her gifts. She's already had 2 from Connie, and Connie whispers in her ear that there are more to come that evening. Banshee is also given his gift. Banshee is a fairly stoic and unflappable kind of guy, but I imagine there may be
he drops a tear.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, and also Banshee gets several boxes of Happy Slava wine.
Can you actually get Happy Slava wine in Britain?
It's not. It's a bit. It doesn't go like a heavy. It's not a special wine. It would be a bag that you put any kind of wine in. A bag that says Happy Slava.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, you can get them. We are a boiling crucible of multiculturalism. So yes, you can pretty much find anything of that ilk. Certainly now, and I imagine 2079 is no different. So yes, there are many gifts exchanged. Farron gets some trinket, and, some little things. She gets a little handmade sort of clay ashtray type thing from Ribbon and Pinky that their little girl made.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, it's red with a little sort of cartoon fox in the middle. In the bottom. But yeah, it was clearly made with love by an 11-year-old child at school.
That's too cute.
She wants to kill Farron with cuteness.
Yeah, Lycan's little cousin is certainly able to do that. She's an adorable little thing. Drinks flow. There's food. The pool table has been covered over with a piece of plasterboard, plasticrete board, wood substitute thing. And there's a little buffet on it, and on a small table to the side of it, there is the long pork tartare with a little AR sign that says "for cat!" ! Nice.
Yeah.
Cat will give a big hug to both Banshee and Venus when they explain to him.
No big deal.
Yeah, I'm sure Venus says the same thing.
You did kind of almost die for us, so this is just a small appreciation of your gratitude to us.
Yes, also I figured if we get you this, you won't eat us today, and laugh at that.
Of course you would say that, Venus. Come on.
And it's kind of an apology about... I was a little bit when this started,
Cat's probably barely containing himself, so we're gonna
Okay.
Lots of slurping sounds. This is good. You're really good.
There are similar sounds coming from very close by that aren't eating the long pork tartare, but so cat slurping is not out of place at this particular time. There have been people in the Copper Horse since 4 p.m, so their table manners are degraded by their intoxication levels.
So have we got Farron to change into the new dress?
That's just what I want to go on about. That seeing that she got a dress that actually works with her tail, as you definitely made sure of that. That just
totally.
She would also know that you guys definitely wanted to try it out because you made such an effort to get it in the first place.
I imagine Lycan and Connie all sort of bounce and do the squeak clap little girly thing and insist on it.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. Then she goes and changes her clothes.
Yep. And when you come out of the toilet, not particularly nice place to change into such attire, but hey, it's the best you got. Unless you want to do a cat and get naked in the middle of the bar.
You totally should do that.
No.
I can do a spell.
Don't they have a staff room that we call?
Actually, yeah, Connie will assist Farron to the point where it takes about 45 minutes to change clothes. And when they come down from the upper floor where the landlord's flat is, she allows the staff to use that. Connie has got sort of a big smile on her face and tears of joy running down her cheeks as she sees how beautiful the dress is.
Yeah, her little puppy got a dress.
And anyone who's vaguely observant or knows women at all can see a slight look of envy. So yeah. I would assume also Banshee has put on his jersey.
He is AFK right now.
Okay.
But I'm sure he didn't go anywhere private. Just in the middle of the floor showing.
Well, jerseys you can usually just wear or whatever you're wearing anyway. So.
Well, but there must be some tech shown, right?
But yeah, totally agree. He probably did that right in front of everyone. He didn't go for a private place.
Were the as technology guys comlinks already wiped?
Yeah, I'm assuming you gave them to your sister to do while you were in the...
Yeah, then I guess somewhere in the middle of a party, Wayfarer that was kind of in the corner, shy from everyone else, just walks towards Farron and Banshee and gives them to comlinks and says, just in case.
Darius, just in time to get a comlink.
Banshee puts the comlink on the table. Nice gift, Wayfarer.
Come on, Wayfarer, sing us a Russian song.
What was that?
Yeah, do that. Sing us a Russian song. Do you know what's a Russian birthday song?
Happy birthday in Russian, I guess. But
we just sing happy birthday.
Oh, that's boring. Don't you have a Russian birthday?
Maybe we do, but I don't know one.
Okay, so
everyone thanks you for the comlink.
You all have a jolly time. There's drinks flowing. There may be some dancing. There's good food, good company. The place is there's a lot of feels going on. Unfortunately, there's always a douchebag who wants to ruin the fun.
Called GM.
Damn it, Banshee.
At 10:23, everyone gives me an audio perception.
Ooh.
Shame I don't have my ballistic mask on.
Says who?
Says who?
Says me out of character.
That would be a very Wayfarer thing to do, but yeah, you wouldn't.
Poets.
I need a moment. There's a lot of things.
What is audio perception?
Perception with audio.
Perception and if
no,
you have...
I mean as in roaring.
Actually,
normal
remind me
perception.
again, just in case, what's the armor rating and new dress?
It's all right, I put it in the sheet. It's 7.
Does it have an armor rating?
Yes, it does, 7.
Must have.
The Mortimer of London dress? Oh no, she got a different dress, right?
The summit dress is 7, yes.
I don't think I can keep all those then.
Fair enough. Well, your enhanced senses hearing are a limit as well.
Oh yes, you're right. So I can keep them.
10 hits? That guy's cheating.
I have big ears. Hear you better.
Okay.
I don't know how the English version of the word.
Yeah, that's basically what they say. Okay.
What?
Okay. Let me just check who got what. And okay, Kat, Farron, and Lycan all hear a noise that you think is an explosion.
Kat suddenly looks up to you, trying to make a voice because change, but it's difficult. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. What was that?
Sounded like an explosion.
It did,
Pinky
didn't it?
Pinky and Ribbon, their demeanor has changed. They look up and they turn towards where those of you that got more than 4 hits on the perception test think the sound came from. They look at each other, nod, and run out the door.
I'm going to run after them.
What the hell is going on? Bench is completely confused.
I don't
he
know.
didn't hear anything, so he doesn't get
How many
it.
of us are here?
It wasn't you who overdid on pyrotechnics?
Not this time.
Shit.
So
So
it's
yeah, I'm seeing
thinking-
all those people react, so I'm getting up as well.
Come on, guys. We have to check it out. We have to see what it was.
Not
Sorry,
without
Kat,
any
you were
fire.
saying?
How many of us are here? It's Pinky, Ribbon, Banshee, Venus, Faron, Lycan, myself, and Angry.
It's all six. It's all six of you plus.
That's true.
Yes.
Okay. And Connie. Okay, I'm going to bring the plant spirit forward and have it use its movement power on all of us, so we can hopefully catch up to the rest, and then chase off.
Can I matrix perception for dangerous devices?
About 30 seconds after the noise, a public broadcast streams over the matrix saying there's an incident in the area and you are all to remain inside and lock the door.
Ooh, curfew in effect.
Frank, no.
And that the police have been alerted.
No, awesome.
Drek, we need to arm ourselves quickly.
Do we see anything from when we are in front of the pub and look towards where the people said the explosion was?
There is a lot of screaming and a lot of people running away, coming from the direction of Pescad Street.
How far away from where we are is that?
At the speed you guys move at, maybe a minute, not even that, probably half a minute a run.
Are we actually getting that close, or are we just standing in front of the pub for now and watching what's going on?
As you walk out, you see Pinky and Ribbon have gone to the boot of their car and are both putting on forearm guards, ballistic masks, and Pinky is pulling out what looks like an SMG from the boot of his car. He then lifts up each foot and cyber skates pop out from the bottom of his feet, and you notice that he's taken his shoes off and his feet are the same color as his arms.
Had to be.
Go gadget skates.
Basically, yes. Go gadget skates, and he picks his SMG up and he heads off at as fast as he can, which is pretty freaking fast. However, Ribbon is running normally beside him at about the same speed. She has a heavy pistol.
Does the Copper Horse have any armament, like in case of a burglary?
There is a taser behind the bar, but your vehicles are in the car park, so...
Excellent.
Well, I'm definitely getting my Gundam coat and wearing it over my new summer dress.
Cat will take a deep breath and summon a spirit of air, and his something is twitching his new predatory instinct, so he's going over the top and summoning a Force 8. I was very lucky, got 7 net hits and no drain.
Nice.
It's a channeling spirit.
Okay, in the blink of an eye, you see a mighty, it looks like a robin, redbreast, but it's, the size of a metal. And as you summon it and channel it, you get the vague impression that it is almost pleased to be assisting.
And I will extend its guard and movement power over a lot of us.
Okay.
So, seeing that our cars are in the parking lot, Farron would get at least a pistol and one of her assault rifles, but I don't think she would actually try to follow you guys down there to the action.
Would it be okay to say that Bench has bags on his bike?
Yep, you have saddlebags, not a problem. Those of you who chose to be were armed with a light pistol anyway. In the pub, that's not a problem in 2079 Britain. Not in the Copper Horse anyway. But yes, you have saddlebags. You probably don't have anything heavy, but you would easily be able to have your heavy pistol and ballistic mask in your.
Could Gladius fit in there?
Is that an SMG? It is.
Yeah.
It? Yes, that would fit as well.
Excellent. So Bench pulls out his ballistic mask and his Gladius.
Okay.
So, guys, we want to go there, or we just want to go back in?
We're going there.
We're going there.
I'm not going there.
Could forearm guards and leg kits and ballistic masks fit into backpack?
Yes.
Then Wayfarer puts them on.
Okay. Lycan, are you doing anything?
I am going to get some armor and some stuff from my car as well. I don't think my armor jacket would fit over my new dress, would it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would it stack?
No, it would overwrite. So
it would overwrite. Okay. So I'm getting my armor jacket. I am getting my forearm guards. I am getting my ballistic mask.
Okay, not a problem.
Not a problem. And maybe if I don't know if I would have my RS Alpha in my car. I should have my RS Alpha in my car.
You have a smuggling compartment, so yes, if you wanted to, you could be carrying.
I want to be carrying it because I need it.
Okay.
You never know when you when you are going to need to shoot people.
Indeed.
You're not wrong.
Just remember, you can move up to 8 times faster than usual. That
Yay!
includes Pinky and Ribbon, by the way.
You did.
I screamed as I was chasing them and said, "Movement incoming!" So whoever was skating probably.
They were both moving at about 36 or more meters per combat turn. They are now suddenly moving 8 times faster than.
Damn.
Ribbon looks like, Ribbon is a human-looking elf, and Pinky is on skate with Agility 11 Cyberlegs. So they're both moving exceptionally quickly, and they're now moving even quicker. You're all moving much, much quicker because of the movement power. So anyone who wishes to run towards the sound of the explosion and the screaming and, the gunfire, would not be difficult. You would probably get there in 3 combat turns.
Nice.
Actually, no, 2 combat turns.
Can we add Pink and Ribbon into the chat, group chat thing?
As you're moving towards, you all receive a AR invite, and it's just a accept decline, and it's from Ribbon.
Accept.
Okay, I accept it.
Okay.
Accepted.
Okay, in that case, you are all now under the protection of a Rating 3 Tactical Network, PTAC, which means that you have +2 to perception tests and you also have +1 to +2 to a combat skill of choice, +3 to perception tests, +2 to sneaking and tracking tests, and all leadership functions are a free action.
Lord.
Nice.
We need that thing.
Costs quite a lot.
Yeah, we just need a couple more blood mages for that.
Still one.
855.
Yeah, well, it's still cheaper than Fairlight Paladin.
So what's that? 4.5 blood mage?
Something like that.
Do we each choose our combat skill or?
Yes.
Yep, from ranged and melee combat,
Nice. I don't think Kat,
including unarmed combat.
Kat didn't take the time to arm himself, so he's probably carrying his spear on somewhere on his belt. Doesn't in knife shape, so.
Okay. Wayfarer, you also receive an AR message in your field of view, and it basically blinks twice and then disappears. It's too quick for you to see it because you're not in VR, but something did blink up in your field of view.
Can I pull up the history, the message history?
No, it's not in there. So who is heading towards the explosion and gunfire?
I am.
I am.
I will be casting spells on the way on myself,
Oh, why not?
probably.
Okay, fair enough.
And Wayfarer will send a message to Ribbon over PTAG. Like, was that you with the blinking message?
You get a smiley.
Can you repeat it, but slowly?
How far? The thing. Well, if I boost my agility, can I run even more meters per combat turn?
Yes.
8 more.
8 more, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
8 more per
Depending.
thing you boost because of the empower.
Okay.
No, it'd be 16 more per hit because you're running.
2 hits. Oh,
Okay, so your agility goes up by 2,
Yeah.
and you move an additional 32 meters per combat.
nice. So when I arrive there, I have to take drain.
Is it combat turns or minute for that?
It's combat turns. So it's 4 combat turns, and after that, I have to take drain or resist drain.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to say you do that during the first turn, so you'll get 3 turns once you get there.
Yeah.
You get there, and it's complete and utter pandemonium. There are a lot of bars and pubs on both sides of the street at the tail end of Pescad Street for about 200 meters. It's just wall-to-wall bars and clubs and restaurants. There are people running in between them, screaming, yelling. There's some people lying on the ground. You see an area that is just blasted. It looks like the fallout of an explosive grenade. I'd like you all to make perception tests.
Visual.
Yes, and don't forget you get +3 to that because of the
You take only the highest, or our bonuses apply too?
all bonuses apply. It's an unnamed bonus.
6 hits.
6 as well.
5.
One hit.
5 hit.
Okay, Wayfarer, if you want to make a matrix perception test, by all means feel free.
Yeah, I think I want it.
Okay, Kat, your detect enemy spell is going absolutely bonkers.
Can I mark those things on the PTAC thingy?
Yes, you can. Do you have trodes and a sim?
I have trodes. I don't have a sim module.
Before we actually get there, can I try to make a leadership test to get Farron to come with us?
By all means.
That's better. Dice are just not with me today. 8 hits on Matrix Perception.
Farron, you do notice that there are a lot of people the Copper Horse. Everyone else is staying there. You know that there's some of them that are, ex-regular military. There's, and they're all incredibly protective of Connie. And, at the moment, it's several hundred meters away from the scene of the.
So yeah, my argument would kind of be: do you really want to wait them to come here, or do you want to meet them over there rather? And I got 6 hits on that leadership.
Okay.
You wait and come here, or Vita?
Would you rather have them fight at a Copper Horse because you waited here for them, or do you actually want to meet them over there and finish this far away from Connie?
What was the roll against it? I think
I don't know.
It is leadership plus willpower.
Yeah, I can't even beat that.
I usually don't like forcing other players to do stuff.
It's not forcing, it's role playing right now. You want her to come with you and help, and she is not sure about if she should rather stay with the Copper Horse if anything happens, because she doesn't want to blame herself that she's gone out and fight people instead of defending the place, even though there might nothing happen at all. And see that I don't have leadership and I only would have about 5 dice. I can't beat it. I don't want to use edge on it because that would be stupid.
Just leave Connie a gun and come with us.
Connie has a gun.
Yeah, Connie has a gun.
Connie has a taser, you said.
No, there's a taser behind the bar. Connie is a smart girl. She has an Fischetti executive action, burst firing light pistol loaded with +1 DV stick and shock.
Wait, you can hand load stick and shock too?
There's no reason why not.
Get a few extra batteries.
Yeah, you're just increasing the voltage on the capacitance charge within each round.
Yeah, so just to state what Farron would now be wearing stuff, so she would have changed into the armor jacket, because that's more armor. And if everyone else can change into stuff, so can I.
Yep.
And getting the Yamaha riding with 4 spare clips. So one has the APDS from last time. One has normal APDS, because I don't have any more hand-loaded. 1 stick and shock. And 2 stick shock.
Okay, not a problem. Forearm guards, masks, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I don't have forearm guards because I have armored forearms. Or sidearm splitters, like that. And I couldn't use my spurs anymore if I have forearm guards. But the ballistic mask.
Yep. Connie probably would have bought you a PPP legs kit for your birthday.
Oh, really?
Because she wants you to have more armor so you're better protected so you come home to her.
Yeah, let me just
fair enough. Okay. You're under the movement power as well, so you're moving ridiculously quick with max. You don't have max agility, do you? But yeah, you're still moving ridiculously.
I have max agility. Well, technically, I have
On
max
arms.
agility from Kargan.
Yeah,
Kargan 107.
you've got max unaugmented agility.
That too.
Yeah. So yeah, you head off and you're moving pretty darn quick, obviously, because you're an agile elf and you've got movement power. It will take you 1 pass longer than everyone else.
Well, Venus is still moving way faster than usually, but she's still way slower than everyone else, so she's hanging back and using the AR feeds and the PTAC information to do leadership tests for the time till she gets there.
Okay.
Venus is playing Command and Control and she's loving it.
Totally.
Yep, definitely.
Also, I did not mention what I got. As I said, I get my Gundam code, and then I was picking up the rifle I got from my smuggling compartment and the ballistic mask and the forearm guards.
Okay, not a problem. Yeah.
I assume I already had my revolver on me, so otherwise I grabbed that too.
If it's a heavy pistol, then that would have been frowned upon, but yeah, no problem.
It might have been in like a concealed holster beneath the dress.
Okay, it's a bit of a big weapon to put on a concealed holster in between your legs, but yeah, it's not a problem. You guys had plenty of time, and with movement power, you got there a lot quicker than you would have done it.
I would like to cast 3 spells. I don't know how long I will have before I arrive there.
You will.
My initiative is.
You will have had
20.
Yeah.
No, it's 18 plus 2d6.
Yeah, you will have had enough to cast. Okay, so you arrive there, and there are people running all over the place. There's several people wounded. Some people look like they were caught in the blast of an explosive grenade that was tossed into the front of a restaurant. Just as you get there, another grenade goes off again, and this blows out the front of a restaurant as well. So it looks like, again, that someone threw an explosive grenade into a crowded restaurant on a Tuesday night when people were out having a good time drinking. Kat, you can't add... Okay. The PTAC basically automatically takes anything and everything that you guys see and acknowledge as a threat and puts it into the PTAC network that everyone on the network can instantly see. But you need a SIM module to do that unless you want to take actions. Cat, you can add the people that you can see from your spell, but it is going to take you computed action, which you will have to roll for because of Gremlin.
Accidentally destroying the system.
Can I leave that for my brand new secretariat?
Oh, yes, you have an agent. So, yes, the agent can do that without a problem, so long as you can get the information to the agent.
Okay, so what kind of action would it be to do so?
It would be a free action for each target.
For each target, okay.
For each target that you've detected with your spell, and there's a lot of, more than...
Shit.
Okay, I'm gonna use my...
wait, 19. Oh, no, 18. You hear gunfire, and you see the ammo counter underneath Pinky's name. You each have a status indicator as part of the PTAC, biomonitor information and weapon status, and you see the ammo counter under Pinky and Ribbon's weapons count down as you hear gunfire, and Cat notices 2 less targets, but still a lot, still more than...
What did I get for my 8 hits on Matrix Perception?
Okay, you find 28 icons running silent. Sorry, 30 icons running silent because the dead guys would still have active icons. With the benefit of your PTAC and everything else, you are able to easily overwhelm them, and each one is a pan with several weapons attached, and each one, well, 2 of them don't. 2 of them only have 2, but the others have 3 explosive grenades, all wirelessly active.
Wirelessly active as in loaded?
Yes, wirelessly active hand-thrown grenades attached to their persons and slaved to their pan.
Nice.
No. I mean, you said that I can just blow them up, and the grenade has to be ready at first, right?
It has to what, sorry?
The person who owns the grenade has to ready it first.
Yes. You can brick them to stop them from being able to go up, but until someone basically hits the button and throws it, you can't do anything.
Might also be a bad idea because they are in a crowded area, so you would take them out, but probably half the people there as well.
Yes, definitely.
But breaking them might not be bad.
Might be a good idea. I light them up on the PTAC because I have a symbol.
You have a cyber deck. You can't get them without a hot sim. Okay, everyone, please add your initiative to the bot.
I mentioned it in chat. I was hitting my chest from the auto injector.
Yep, on the way there, so that's not a problem.
So
yeah, it will have kicked in. Use the upgraded initiative.
Oh.
Don't forget your Eric stats.
Do we get the initiative for the PTAC?
Does that add? I don't know.
No, there's no initiative from the PTAC. It just makes it easier for the leader to give you boosters.
Yeah, no, I'm not complaining.
What was the order of the stats for initiative?
Edge, reaction, intuition. That's why it's Eric.
Oh, we have to add all of it.
Edge,
so it
reaction,
makes it easier.
Edge, reaction, intuition?
Yes. The C is for coin toss. That's the order in which it's resolved. I mean, you can leave it out, then it just does zeros, and you lose against whoever adds it.
I just realized I have 5 intuition.
We'll just add this again.
I think I have been added. Oh yeah, I see why I haven't been added. Stupid.
A comma after the 2d6 Banshee.
Oh, damn.
And no, you can't edit it.
I know.
2 running gigs. Something happens. No, you can't edit it.
It's... Banshee already knows.
God damn it.
That is not a comma. The other comma.
I know what you mean. It's my keyboard setup.
And leave out the space in front of the 3.
That was what I was trying to say.
I know.
Just
Come on, you can do it.
here you go.
No!
Leadership.
A round of applause.
Oh,
Why are the terrorists so fast?
Because it's iron.
yeah.
Because it's iron.
Because they're probably trucked up on Kamikaze or something stupid like that.
They can't meet up with.
Yeah, they have 1 or 2 drugs in their system.
You know what I really like about this combat?
What's that?
I can't be shot at in the first round. I'm not there.
Okay, so I'm not even going to worry about surprise because there's no way in hell you guys are surprised. Considering there are 28 berserker terrorists running around, stabbing people, shooting people, and throwing grenades. Cat.
Shit.
Yes.
You have valid target.
Okay, I rolled for my composure earlier. 3 hits. Is that enough to start killing people?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna choose the one I can reach. I'm
Okay.
gonna run it through.
Okay.
Team,
They
whatever.
have cyber eyes and no other augmentation.
So
However,
they need 8 hits to see me.
with one hit on a sensing roll, I'm gonna let you buy hits for that. You can tell that these guys are literally berserk.
Sounds like K10.
It could be a cocktail of K10 kamikaze.
Can idly thoughts.
They're crazy.
How they will taste as he tries to skewer one through. And I need to do some math. So that's 3 plus 4 due to channeling, 7 plus 6, that's 13, plus 2 due to the PTAC, that's 15. And reach 3.
Okay, well the reach is irrelevant because they don't get a defense because they don't have 8 dice to see you.
I pull those.
Wait, I don't even
Indeed
get
you do. I'm not even going to worry about it. Even without the channeling, the energy aura, that would be more than enough to kill them. You run him through, and he drops.
It's a very satisfying, slightly cooked smell.
It's kind of an ozone smell because of the electricity, but yeah. Okay, his 3 mates turn around and blind fire with their SMGs. Give me a ranged defense test, please, Kat.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I still have to make math. So 9 plus 8, that's 17. Plus 3, that's 20. Did the PTAC give us any?
Nope. You are at -5.
And I lose 3 dice. Right, I have to do 3, right?
Yep, -5, then -6.
PTEC didn't give us any points on a reaction, did it? Not reaction, initiative.
No.
Okay. Also,
That's 4, 5, and 4.
Okay, you do not get hit. As 3 terrorists turn around and open up with 6-round bursts of SMG fire in your general direction, and you manage to evade fairly effectively. Another 3 are going to target Pinky, another 3 on Ribbon, all 6 of which miss. Another 3 are going to shoot at Lycan, and another 3 at Banshee.
Yeah.
Remind me again, what's our range defense test?
Reaction plus intuition.
So that's 3 hits, and 7 hits.
That's 3 hits, and 2 hits.
Okay, you both dodge all of the bursts.
Nice.
I forgot to tell you to use, but it's no problem. You've got more dice than they have. Okay, let's see who's next.
Venus, I think.
Yep, Venus.
So, Lycan, just do it like back on the boat. Try to stab as many of them as you can. And that's a rally leadership action. Can I get the +2 PTAC bonus to leadership instead of a combat skill?
No. But it's a free action.
Yes.
So you still have your normal action.
So that's 4 hits. That's a +2 to your initiative.
Nice. So what's the command for that? That's just the
I +2.
I +2. Nice.
And then I will ask who's the owner of the PTAC? I suppose that's Pinky. No, Ribbon.
Yes.
I'll ask her, since I'm way behind and have nothing else to do, if she wants to give me the designated leader role on the PTAC so I can, organize stuff while I'm trying to catch up. I'm not sure if she's going to do that.
That switches over.
Awesome, because now I can transfer initiative from my initiative.
Yep. Okay.
Which means Farron gets 5.
that means I get at least 1 time.
And Cat gets 5.
Let me just do one thing first.
And I obviously get -10.
Thank you.
Why did you -5, Farron?
Because I will be late into combat.
It's fine. I just deduct it from...
Oh.
You just missed the first pass, that's all.
Okay. Then should be fixed now.
And I sent an awesome thank you to Ribbon. And that's my turn. And now it's confusing, but I guess it would be Farron's turn now?
No.
It's my turn.
Lycan's turn.
What about all the civilians? I know I should just go and kill some terrorists, but what about all the civilians?
The civilians are running, so there's a lot of them helping each other.
Okay.
Pinky is bellowing at an almost painfully loud volume, run up the hill, run up the hill, run up the hill.
Nice.
Because that's where the guards are, the castle, and there's armed police in that area as well. There are sirens. So yeah, I mean,
okay, so it's taken care of.
You see, it's pretty much taken care of. Yeah, I mean, you see several people with pints of various beers running up the hill because that's what Brits do when there's terrorists. They grab their pint and run.
Nice.
Paid for it. Can't
okay, so I'll just run towards one of the terrorists that keeps shooting at me. And
Okay.
that means I am going to use my new spurs.
Okay. You extend them and in a sort of very cool pose as you're running.
That's important.
It is.
Also, I am exceptionally good looking today because Venus did my makeup and I'm wearing a dress and stuff. So this is pretty cool.
It is very cool. It's very odd because you're wearing a military, quite a sort of generic, almost military style armor jacket over a very, very nice dress, and you have
a ballistic mask and arm guards.
Yeah, so we wouldn't actually see the makeup.
And an RS Alpha, so I'm like, it's
Really from
It's a customized ballistic mask with a very well done sort of visage on the front, so it still looks really cool.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, we wouldn't see the makeup, but your hair is probably done as well.
No, but we know it's there, and it's sort of a schizophrenic look, it's in there. But yeah, Spurs are they are down there. They are 12 for one of them.
I'm going to say that you spend actions to activate the enchantment of your foci, so you'll get the bonus.
Yeah, of course. But I still hit one time, right? Yeah.
No, you were doing that while you were running. It's simple actions, and you weren't doing anything else, so it's not a problem.
So I can hit one of the guys right now. I can try.
Yes, you can. Try. And you have reach, so that's going to give him a penalty. Also, you get, because I'm going to count this as a charge because you basically haven't stopped moving.
So would I get any bonuses? Or is he getting any penalties?
You get, I think it's +2 for attack and charging.
It's +2.
Yeah, you get +2 and he gets +1. So yeah, you get +2 dice.
Okay, so it's 4 hits.
Does she only have one spur?
No, I have 2. So
she has 2, hence the reach.
Oh.
Yeah, I get +2 on the other one, right?
No, you can only attack once.
I can only attack once, yeah, of course.
Yeah, you attack once, but because you've got the pair, it counts as a reach 1 weapon.
Ah, nice. This is the first time I'm doing this.
Okay, so you have 1 net hit, so what is the damage code?
It's 8 minus 2.
Okay, is that including the +1 hit?
+1 hit.
The net hit, so it's +1.
Yeah, so it's +1, so it's 9 minus 2.
Okay.
Easy going down.
Well, I'm going to try and do this newfangled, the new command that Carlton has added to this bot, which does damage resistance tests for me in one command.
Ah, nice.
Oh, that's a neat one.
It's super confusing, though, that. Well, not confusing, but awkward.
Okay, he takes 4 stun. It's a bit of a weighty one, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to give a crap because of his high pain tolerance. Yeah, he's not.
Okay.
He's got like high pain tolerance 5 or something right now, and he's berserk, so he gives 0 fucks.
Well, I give 0 fucks.
Yeah, you give 0 fucks. You hear Wolf howling in the back of your mind, baying blood.
I'll give him blood.
Next is Banshee.
Banshee's gonna pop off his spurs and he's gonna charge at the terrorists that were shooting at him.
Okay. They have. Do you have a pair of spurs?
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, if you want to do it as an opposed roll with the command in the system, they have a defending pool of 6. You get +2 for charging.
So unarmed weapons +2.
Yep, unarmed combat +2. So just put your dice pool and then V6 in the command, and the system will work it out for you.
So my dice pool plus D6 or V6?
V6.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn.
Okay, if you want to edge that, roll 40.
Or the exclamation mark.
I don't think it works with the versus command, does it?
I think it does. Just try it.
Try it.
I'll try just exclamation.
Okay, it does work. And you get 4 hits, so
2 net.
2 net. What's the damage code? You've got high.
11p minus 2.
Is that including the +2?
No, so that would be 13p AP minus 2.
Okay, thank you, Carlton. This is awesome. Makes life so much easier. You sink your spurs into him. The significant blades just going through and killing. Oh no, it doesn't kill him.
Damn it.
You've done significant amount of damage, but not killed him.
Basically gonna spit in his face.
Freeze on him for the last remaining point.
Right. No, he's got. The drugs have given extra boxes. For some reason, they have 12 boxes because of all the drugs they're on.
Wow.
With overflow or without?
Without overflow.
That's
and they don't take penalties until they get to like 10. Okay, that was Banshee. Wayfarer.
Is there a cover nearby?
Yes. There are several upturned tables and other places where you can get total cover. They're not going to provide much bulletproof protection, but you've got good concealment.
And moving is not an action, right?
It's movement.
So Wayfarer is going to shoot the longest simple action burst at the terrorist that Banshee didn't kill.
Okay.
And even try and hit him.
Okay. He will be suffering. He won't get a defense test because he's in melee with Banshee. So just roll a straight up attack.
I get 2 for PTAC, right?
Yes.
4 hits.
Okay, that's 4 net hits. What's the damage code?
My weapon is Savalet Guardian. It's 8p and minus 5 AP. 9p because it's hand-loaded APDS that I still have the same mag.
Okay, and plus 4 is going to be 13. E minus 5. Okay, and you've just killed the guy that was in combat with Banshee, but there are still 2 very...
Yes, and then Wayfarer runs toward cover, shouts that he tries to disarm the grenades, and with his second simple action he goes to VR.
Okay, roll, you've got a thing, so roll 4d6 in the thing and then just manually add that to your initiative.
Can I just reroll my initiative because it's with data processing and other things?
Well, no, you work out what the new initiative is and then just manually enter it in using the I plus.
No, you can just override yours. I think it does the math.
Okay, yeah, if you want to do it that way, do it that way.
I mean, because next turn you're going to be in VR too, I think.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true. Yeah, just overwrite, just do the command again, overwriting it, and obviously put your data processing instead of reaction in error. Okay, Venus is already gone. Farron's missing this pass. So next is...
Well, that was the first pass then.
That was the first pass. You've gone, Farron. So Cat on 23.
Well, I have another guy to kill.
Yeah, several more guys.
Well, 2 more in front of me. So let's start there. I forgot to add the weapon foci earlier. Is that the rating to the dice pool?
Yep, it adds 2 to the dice pool. So long as you've taken a simple action to activate the enchantment. But you could have done that while you were running.
Yeah, I assume that's what happened. Same thing as the extended.
Yeah.
That's 7 hits.
Okay, that's 6.
That's 9, so 15p minus 2 AP before adding the channeling, which would be another 12. No, 16. So that's 28p minus 8 AP.
Okay, you've just done 25 boxes of damage to that not so poor terrorist as he falls to the floor.
Oh, what's left of him falls to the floor.
Nice.
Yeah, he's kind of heavily blackened. You're not going to be...
Well, you say that.
Cat can't be affected by drugs, can he?
Yes, he can if he eats it.
Yeah.
Do you really want Cat on K10 kamikaze and numb?
I wasn't sure if drugs could work on infected people.
Okay, Wayfarer on 20. You are now in Hot Sim VR? Yes, you are.
Yes, I'm choosing 2 terrorists that are closest to the most massive, gatherings of comlinks.
Okay.
And breaking grenades on their belts with fork and hammer.
Okay.
Wait,
would actually take out their comlinks, keep them from blowing them up?
Yeah, but I'm not sure. If you break a grenade, isn't there a risk that it will go off?
No, it just kills the electronics.
It just kills it. Okay, fine.
Yeah, and if you brick the comlink, they have no DNI to the grenade.
Yeah,
they
I mean,
can still activate it, but they have to activate it manually.
Well, they could switch it to timer or motion sensor, I guess. So
yeah, they'd have to manually switch it and change it, so it's going to take them a bit longer to throw it. But it means they cannot remotely detonate it while it's on.
It also means you sort of take out, because you did say they have 2 and 3 grenades each, right? You would sort of take out all of them at once, but not entirely, so up to you.
Well, I can break their eyes with the usual good stuff.
Yeah, we did that before.
Yeah, but remember, Wayfarer, bricking people's eyes doesn't do anything because they can still shoot you and they can still detonate their grenade. These guys are on K10. They are berserk. If you brick their eyes, they're probably just going to blow themselves up. Bricking their comlinks or the grenades is a more effective thing because if you brick their comlink, their smart link goes away as well.
Yeah, then I guess I'll strike the comlinks, or at least try to strike the comlinks.
With fork, you can target how many targets?
With fork, I think 2.
Okay, so make your roll.
Can you load fork twice and hit 4 targets?
No, nope. Programs are exclusive.
Can you hear the tinge of sadness in his voice?
You're going to Data spike, yeah?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
that's
just
resisted
configuring my
by...
deck in Excel.
That's resisted by
Int plus firewall.
Trish Firewall. That's a mighty 5 dice. Yeah, in case you guys haven't figured out, these guys are just completely average humans who have been given drugs and told to go and kill people.
No.
Okay, are you going to edge that?
Edge it. Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to edge that.
Nice.
Okay, can you keep all 7 hits? All 5 net hits?
Yes,
You can, and your limit is more than 7. Your attack.
because I have perfect time.
Okay,
From
fair enough.
processing and attack around. I'm
Okay,
at
so-
9 attack currently.
Okay, what is the DV of your data spike?
I have to look at hammer because I don't exactly remember how much DV hammer adds.
I think it's
Plus
plus
2.
2 plus 2
So it's 9 plus 2
plus net hits.
plus net
plus
hits.
net hits, yeah.
So it's 16.
9 plus 2 plus 5, so yeah.
Yeah, that's 16, so that's 1 dead comlink.
2 dead comlings. 4.
2 dead comlinks, yeah.
Yep, because they only have 4 dice to resist matrix damage, so that is 2 terrorists with dead combat. Are you running baby monitor?
Nope.
He's brave.
Okay.
Also done.
What's the worst thing could happen if the high threat response team comes here?
They kill
It's
us.
their mess to clean up.
No, if the high threat response team arrives, it's going to be British Army from the. It's going to be an order to the British Army guys from the castle who are going to be here in a battle combat.
And they're here there is a dangerous hacker there. Take him out. He's there.
Yeah, so you want to always be running baby, always.
I can load it, unload it.
It worked out the last time, but it's not a valid tactic I have my high threat response team on call.
Yeah, that's going to that will get you and most of the team killed. Very keep doing that.
I mean, they might start shooting the terrorists too, but they will.
Oh no, they'll assume this dangerous hacker is with the terrorists and shoot him first.
Of course.
Yes.
Geek the Decker, then geek the mage.
Then geek everyone else.
Yep, that's pretty much how it works. Okay, so next is Farron.
Hmm?
You come around the corner and you see Wayfarer is in VR. Banshee and Lycan are both engaged in close combat. Cat is a whirling dervish of spear stabbing lightning. Pinky and Ribbon are literally cutting these terrorists down by the truckload. Both of them have extended spurs and are just going ham. Venus is in cover with a sniper rifle.
Oh no, I'm way behind Farron.
Oh, well, Farron's running to where you guys were the starting point, so unless you've moved back away from that.
Well, I do have a movement speed of 8, so I'm way slower. So, okay, I had to convince Farron but she probably overtook me like halfway there. I don't know, up to you.
No, you got there. As far as I'm all you've done is basically taken cover from where you were stood arriving on the scene. Farron is now arriving on the scene. He's basically where you...
Okay, I kind of figured I was still... But okay, never mind then. Yeah, good. But yeah, I'm hiding behind some full cover.
Yeah, no, you're basically on the opposite side of the street behind a railing, similar to Wayfair. So yeah, Farron, you see that there are probably still 20, maybe 24 terrorists still stood, rampaging around. They're all wearing ballistic masks. They are all carrying, well, most of them are carrying SMGs. There's a couple of them carrying shotguns, and they are indiscriminately firing into just everything and anything that's moving. And yeah.
Yeah, I also noticed that apparently no one's going to use guns from our team, so might as well join this spur action. And as I really like to use it once again.
Okay. Do you have a pair of spurs?
I have both.
You have a pair. Okay, so you will get the reach.
Both arms. Sorry. Should have finished the sentence. Yeah, also the P-Tech is boosting my unarmed combat, so I get even more.
Okay. It's not even an action to change which skill that is. So, yep, not a problem.
I never said before which skill it was, so...
It doesn't matter. You can change it at will.
Okay.
So, you are still moving, so you will be able to charge if you want to combat.
Mm-hmm.
There are a group of 3 likely-looking terrorists who are eyeing up other people. They're eyeing up civilians with shotguns and grenades, so you can easily get into close combat with them as a charge.
But I have to use a free action because of running into combat.
Yeah, I'm going to say you use that last, no problem.
Okay, then I could attack 2 enemies at once with the free action that I want to. I forgot the name of it, but you know what I mean, right?
If you want to do a multi-attack action,
Multi-attack.
you can, but you won't get the benefit of reach.
It's okay.
Okay.
I have just 2, and I lose 2 dice for the second one because I'm not ambidextrous.
Okay, but you gain 2 from a charge, so it's your standard dice pool with the PTAP bonus divided.
Yeah, I just have to divide 2 points for the second attack. So the first one, 3 hits. Okay.
You missed the first one.
Unless I can still edge it, then I would so.
Okay.
That looks better.
Okay, what's your physical limit?
With the arms, it's 7, so...
Okay.
For the arms, it's 7. Let me just do the second one also with pre-edging, because I really want to get down 2 of them at once. Shouldn't have done it pre-edged, edged it afterwards.
Okay. What's the damage code for that one with the 7 hits?
Let me just... Spurs, we have them. How many net hits did I get? 3.
You got... Yes, 3.
So it's 15 minus 2 AP.
Oh, probably help if I actually did the command right.
That's always a plus.
15 P minus 2 AP, body 3, armor 14.
No, you forgot the minus.
Oh, good God.
Or rather, you
Yeah.
used a 1 instead of a minus.
Yeah.
By the way, it doesn't say so in the help, but instead of P, you can always also use S for stun damage. So that works as well. Just saying.
Yeah, it translates it if based on the armor if necessary. So I just put in what the code is.
No, I mean the P can also be an S if it's stick and shock or something.
Yes,
And
what I said.
even if the armor is higher, it would still be stunned. But yeah, doesn't matter too much.
Okay, that guy takes 10p and doesn't seem to be particularly giving a crap, but you've wounded him.
Well, there's this big slicing wound and all, but yeah.
Okay, and next is the terrorists. Cat, they still can't see, so it's going to be blind fire in your general direction. 4 of them.
Oh, it's 4 of them.
Yeah, it's 4 of them now because someone's just rampaging through their buddies and killing them and they can't see them. So they're more worried about that than the 3 street sams in their faces with spurs. Lycan, you getting 3 attacks coming at you with what look like combat knife.
Okay.
You will be suffering a penalty of -2
Okay.
because of friends in melee, but you get +1 back for your reach.
Right.
Oh, I thought you said okay again.
Banshee, the same applies to you, but there's only 2 of them attacking you.
So
Was
5 hits, and 4 hits.
Do I get any, are they shooting 6 bullets, I assume, right?
Yes, they are. No, they're shooting, 6, fully auto.
Okay, and you said they were 4 people, right?
Yep.
1 hit and 2 hit.
Okay, Lycan, they got 2 hits on you, so I don't think that's going to hit you because you dodged quite well.
Well, I had 5, and 4. So.
Okay.
Damn it.
Yeah. If you want to edge those defense tests, you can, Banshee.
How? Is it just
Exclamation will do your most recent roll, but yeah, just do exclamation mark. We'll see what they do.
You could also spend
So are we
initiative to go full defense if you actually have 10.
3 hits?
Okay. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So
I know you won't.
are we
You'll
rolling
get hit.
just 1 test to dodge all of them, or?
No, I'm rolling 1 test because there's so many C's. I'm not going to roll.
Right.
Okay, Cat. Each of them got 2 hits to shoot at you, so I'm assuming you dodged all of them.
Let me check.
Okay, Banshee, you get hit once with 1 net hit is not 10p minus 3 AP.
What?
I did dodge everything.
Wait, that was 10p minus how much AP?
3.
3.
So.
I'm waiting for Vexter to roll his damages.
Oh, I thought it was me.
Just a sec. I'm here with my mouse.
Yep, no worries. No, you managed to dodge all of those.
Yeah, I just thought it was my turn. But he's not.
Farron, you're also getting 3 of them attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're not.
Damn.
Okay, you
Just
take
wasted
1 stun, Banshee.
Just 1.
Yep, just 1.
That's actually pretty good.
Farron, you're going to be taking a -2 because of friends in melee, but a net -1 because of your reach, and obviously the additional, the second and third will get -1 as well.
So I'm the only one who gets -1 for extra dodging.
No, everyone did. Or everyone should have done.
Yep. Should have done. 5, 4, 3.
Okay. Do you want to edge any of those?
Oh, you had 5 hits. Yeah, the one with 3, because that's only a 3. So only 1 hit. 1 hits.
Okay. That will be, again, 10p minus 3 AP.
10p plus AP, body 3 and armor. Get 5 stun. That's a really bad roll.
Does post edging work with that command yet?
I think it
I
does.
don't have any more edge. That's
Oh, okay. Okay, well, you take 5S then.
yep, which is okay.
So continues Valgrin's bad luck of Shadowrunning.
It sure does.
Well, Banshee is here, so he won't die today.
Oh, today.
It's me!
Yes, it is.
I actually found out a problem why I only have bad luck in English groups, not with my own groups.
Yeah, a whole bunch of terrorists attacked Ribbon and Pinky, but as you can imagine, they didn't really do much.
They all die.
No, this 5th edition can't kill them, but yeah.
Okay, killing terrorists!
Loken.
5 net hits.
I think he gets +2 because of friends in.
Oh,
Yes, he does.
no! Oh, I also forgot. I think I got a +2, didn't I, from the last time? Is it still
He
working?
gets-
Okay, I did it.
Hang on. It would be 14v7.
14v7, I want to do this. Okay, 3 net hits then.
Okay, you would have been better off with the first result because that was 5 net hits.
Yeah, but it was versus 6. So,
Okay, so what's your damage code?
it's 11 minus.
Okay, he falls unconscious.
Nice.
I'm assuming you're attacking the same one that you attacked.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, and Banshee.
No reason for switching targets. Yeah.
The 2 guys that were next to the guy that I killed, Wayfarer killed, still there.
Yep, those are the 2 that are engaging you in melee already. They just tried to.
I'm gonna kill one of them.
Okay. Do you have a pair of spells?
Yeah.
You do. Okay. Oh yeah, because you added.
Kinda recently.
Yeah. No worries. Okay. They get 6.
So it's
So
V6.
yeah, V6. So whatever your dice pool is. Okay. Do you want to edge that?
I have one more edge left, so
Okay.
nah.
Okay, fair enough. You sort of slashing and stabbing and parrying and stuff, and you don't manage to hit him. It was close. At some point, you thought you were going to, embed your spur in, but didn't quite work. Gone. So next is Cat on 13.
Okay. There's more people to kill.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do the heavy thing?
Yes.
What do they defend with?
Against your reach 4.
I think I keep the 8.
Your accuracy of that, I think, is 7, isn't it? Or 6?
Yeah, but Madame Shell made me the.
Yeah, it's +1 from the personalized grip.
I think goes up. I just look it up, and I already forgot.
6.
Oh, you're right. So I keep 7.
Why do you keep 7?
It goes up to 6.
Yeah, it goes up to 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm dumb. So yeah, 6. So that's 9 plus 6, 14 plus a whole lot again, 30.
Yeah, he's dead. Don't worry.
No, 30.
Yeah, he's dead. You just run another one through. This time, just pierce him straight through the eye socket as the lightning sheath spear penetrates the cyber eye, and he lets out an almighty scream of pain. Inspired. Wayfarer. on
Breaking comlinks.
10. Okay, you can use the V as well if you want.
Yep.
Okay, so you get 3 net hits.
So that's 14 matrix damage.
Okay, they don't have enough. Their comlinks are only DR2, so even if it gets all hits, it's still going to be bricked. So that's 2 more down. Who is...
Also, my baby monitor is running.
Okay, it's not increment. In fact, it's showing an error message. So instead of, on the baby monitor, instead of where it should say your Overwatch score, it just has error in bright red, in big, bold red letters.
I can guess who did that.
Farron.
I don't have the charge and bonus anymore, so no need for multiple attack. I am going to attack the guy I missed before, because the other one just needs 1 punch, and I don't want to waste all of the dice on one guy.
Okay.
Well, why attack the guy that's already dead if you can kill the other one and then kill the one who's already got a lot of dice pool models? Anyway, I have a reason in my head.
You can do the V thing. He's got 4 dice.
I have a reason in my head that might be only valuable to me, but no one else would scream at me right now. Ugh, that doesn't look good for him.
Nice.
What's your damage code?
Let's just see. It's 18p.
Okay, minus 2 AP, body 3, armor 4. Yeah, he goes down. You have basically just lopped his head off.
Nice.
Okay, and next is...
Yeah, with my free action, turn around to the other guy, giving him a menacing look like he's the next.
And he responds by attack. Everyone roll those same resistance, those same defense tests, please.
Same defense tests.
Yeah, use the V notation with 10, and everyone has got 3 attackers, so everyone at -2.
Even I who just killed
Yeah.
one of those.
What
More
did
of
you
them have
say
just run up.
Say we should roll a defense test.
Right, Farron, Banshee, and Lycan. Additional terrorists have just run up to you, so you are engaged by 3 terrorists. You are taking -2 on your melee defense test from Frenzy Melee, but you will get +1 from your reach, and use the V notation with 11.
And I do the same
you're-
thing, right?
No, they still haven't seen. They don't have enough dice to penetrate your spell.
What's melee defense?
Same
It's the
as,
same. It's the same. But remember, each defense test, you take a -.
yeah, from what we already had to divide from before.
Are they not blind firing against me though?
Yeah, they are.
Shouldn't you put the 11
Yeah,
at
I
the
just
first
thought
thing?
I
So
should do it the other
No.
way around, but it was.
Yes, it should, yeah.
But he got 2 net hits.
also, don't forget if you have reach, that
Yeah, I've
affects
already
that.
factored
Yeah,
that
so
in.
it's added. My initiative is 11.
Sorry, but they're shooting me blind
Oh,
fire
my initiative.
with 6
Yes.
bullets as before.
6 bullets, and they have 4 dice.
Okay,
Wait,
how many?
they have more reach than you?
They have 4 dice. No, that's
So-
why it's only a -1 that they're getting.
How many
Oh,
shooters?
okay.
So
3 of them
actually, well, 2 of them hit me this time. One with the 2 net hits and
Okay, you guys can roll your own thingy. They are
Wait,
9p
wrong roll.
-3 base.
sorry, say that again.
9p -3 base. Just add and tell me how much damage you take, if any.
I'm sorry, it got lost among the pandemonium. It was 3 shooters, you said, or 4 again?
I
3
need
shooters.
Okay.
to try out that new.
I'm just
Do they
going to
have-
wait until everyone has rolled their dice because I'm not really in the mood of scrolling up and down to find my stuff again.
Do they have any on-hit effect?
How do you do that command for rolling damage? Oh,
Okay, I'll go through it in a second.
yeah, thank
Cat,
you.
no, they are shooting you with explosive rounds.
So one of them wings me.
Okay, their shots are 8p -1 AP base.
Yeah, but if we get equal hits, I don't have to do anything, right?
No,
I just made the
grazing-
wrong roll, so I'm just reloaded again.
You two also forget that you have to that you always lose 1 point from your own.
I didn't
dodging.
add that.
Cheating Lycan.
I'm not cheating.
It's not 6v, it's 11v, Banshee.
Oh, god damn it.
6 is when you.
Yeah, okay. The command for damage resistance test is the number and then P
Yeah.
minus AP.
Mine is.
It's just
yeah,
what it
was
normally
2.
is.
Yeah. Was
And
2
then
or 3?
3, it's
3?
combat knife.
Yeah.
B, and then your body.
Ah, yeah.
Then A,
This should be correct,
and then your
finally.
total armor.
My total
Okay,
armor.
cool.
Okay.
And if you have bone lacing that adds dice to damage resistance, add that into the B.
B value, not into the
Yeah.
A value.
Bone lacing does both.
Oh,
Bone lacing adds armor,
yeah.
but it also adds straight up your damage resistance. So
remember how
even
much.
with ridiculous AP, what bone lacing have you got? Aluminium.
It's titanium, so it's 3, right?
It's 3 to both, yes.
All right. I think I got it right. Completely resisted is this. Let's say I got it right then.
With what do they attack me, Iron? 2 of them hit me.
Okay. Again, it's the same combat knives. 9p -3 AP.
Alright, lost. I should have just copied my stuff from before. So I get 3 stun total.
Okay.
So all of them hit me for some.
Okay. Just roll that same command. The base is 9 and then add the number of net hits they got. Kat, I'm assuming you dodged completely?
Yep, only one of them came close and we got equal hits.
I'm just add this.
I have to roll 1 where he had 2.
So that's 11p then.
So that's 11. 6 stun damage! Oh, that's not good.
You can edge that if you just put the exclamation.
It does factor in that your dice for your body, right?
Yeah, that's the B number. So,
Yeah, because only has 19 dice, not 22 dice for me.
yeah, it's already factored it in. It's fine.
What does that mean? Boy, total hits.
You re-rolled your...
I re-rolled what I just rolled.
Yeah, basically, it's saying that got 3 stun.
Yes!
I got 3 stun instead of 6. That's pretty.
Wait, you had 11p, so you had 5 hits before, and now 8, so 3.
But I'm still
3 more, yeah.
on a.
Yeah.
4 stun.
Okay, unless you want to edge that.
No, I'm not losing my all edge.
Okay, fair enough.
By the way, depending on how Hero Lab or Chama displays the numbers, it might display your armor already, including your body. So have to be careful there that if it says you soak with, I don't know, 29 dice and you have a body of 5, then you would only add 24 for the armor value in that command.
It says damage resistance pool 29.
Yeah, that's wrong. You have to use
Yeah,
the armor.
that's your armor and body.
So -5.
-4 in your case.
-4, yeah. I need to roll again.
Yeah.
Also, in your first command, you only have TAT body 2 in there, but it was still too much. But in this case, you could just like subtract the last 2 or 4 hits, which only in the second one is actually a hit.
It's a new command that is added. I'm not going to make a huge worry about it. These guys are not particularly tough. Just everyone get used to what those numbers are, so that you can use that command in the future. It's the first try. It's a teething issue. I'm not hugely worried about it.
Yeah, but just now that we have practical experience with it, it might be better if you enter could enter the full value that is on the character sheet for ease sake. I don't know.
No, you don't want to be doing that because it can't work out whether it's stun or stun.
Well, I mean, you say I have body 4 and my entire resistance pool is 29, and it does the calculation for 25 on its own, something like that.
But if you've got bone lacing, you won't have body 4.
Well, then you add body 7.
Yeah, so either way, you've still got to work it. Okay, so the last person, those for terrorists, so Lycan.
Yay! I'm going to do what I did last time.
Yeah, go murder some.
I am going to murder people. So it's still 14 versus...
Can I spend my edge for Lycan?
I guess you can spend, there's like this thing called Lucky Duck or whatever, where you can spend 2 of your edge points for it.
Yeah, but that's just to give you a dodge.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
If you've got a PTAC, so if you want to spend 2 edge to...
I basically want to see if I can convince Lycan to split a dice pool, attack 2 of them, and spend my edge to add 7 to the pool and make it exploding, because I have 7 edge.
You don't have an action right now.
No, I don't. So I can't. Too bad.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna hit 1 guy. But I got 2 net hits.
Nice.
So that's 10 minus 2.
Okay, that one goes down.
Yay!
Cat, you going to kill another one?
Yep. I cannot split.
Or are you going to split your dice pool?
Can I do that with a single spear?
Yeah.
Okay, so is that 8 and 9 then?
What's your total dice pool?
17.
Yeah. 8 and 9.
Well, you're getting -2 for friends in melee.
Yeah, but the spear has a 3 reach, doesn't it?
Oh, wait. They've been shooting at you in close combat, so they aren't in melee, but you can move between them. So yes, split your dice pool, and they will be getting 4 dice to resist you.
Okay. First one gets 16p minus 8 AP electrical damage. Second one gets that plus 14, so that's 30p minus 8.
Yeah, it's fine. They cannot resist, so I won't worry about it. Just roll your second attack.
Oh, he's having energy aura, and that hits on a tie?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Yeah, it just does the base damage for the energy aura, but that's still like force times 2 minus force AP.
Yeah, and I went all out and got a force 8. Was very lucky with the roll.
I think that should probably be force because the spell and the powers are force. So we have like 12 dead terrorists between the 6 of you, most of which no longer have operational comlinks. So at this point, the soldiers and the armed police that were on guard up by the castle have made it in, and they are able to assist you for another combat turn. You notice that the police and the soldiers do not consider you guys terrorists.
Of course not, we are awesome.
Of course not. Terrorists would not be wearing designer armored dresses and coats.
That's true.
You're not wrong. Not going to go into combat turns. We're going to do it thematically. So the start of the second turn, so 3 seconds after you guys got there, several armed police arrive and start picking off terrorists. It takes 4 or 5 seconds for you and the 4 armed police that show up, and Ribbon and Pinky, to put down all of the terrorists.
Damn it, I still didn't get to snipe anyone.
Oh, poor you.
Yeah, that's the whole problem with giving up all your initiative.
Damn it, I still didn't get to kill him.
Yeah, kind of figured we had at least a second turn.
Well, we can roll a second turn if you want. We can do the first pass, so you can snipe someone.
Yay!
Okay.
Nah, I'm not wanting to track it out if everyone else just wants to move on.
Well, there's
think
still a guy
like-
in front of me that I
You could
really
roll
want to
one
go
attack.
ahead.
You could roll one
Yeah.
attack and see how it goes.
Roll one attack and see what happens.
What distance are they to me?
They are all going to be short with a sniper rifle.
Okay,
At most, they are within 50 meters. Usually worried.
okay, let's see. What's the defense pool?
6.
So I'm going to edge this because it's totally stupid because we already figured we end it, but Venus would do that. Ooh.
What you want to say is you're going to edge this because human privileges with edge.
Says the only meta-human in the party. Okay. So
What was their body and armor?
they have 3 body and 40.
I think that one might be dead. Yoo!
I'm playing this game on hard mode. You're just going human.
16p damage after
You're
the
not
resist.
playing on hard. Oh my god.
Yep. You kill him.
Yay!
So yeah, mark off the appropriate ammunition. You all, over the course of the next 4 or 5 seconds, Venus is shooting people very effectively. Wayfarer and his agent are bricking comlinks so that they can't detonate their grenades. Cat is rampaging through invisibly.
I figure at some point there starts being like a small cloud of bloody thing moving around.
No, because the lightning aura is going to vaporize it before it sticks to you, so it's fine.
Huh, funny.
So yeah, there's a spear-wielding cat rampaging through them. Farron and Lycan and Banshee are using their spurs. So you are all, you're all instrumental in helping put down this terrorist incident. Ribbon and Pinky do a bit of their own stuff, and obviously the 4 armed police help as well. During the second turn, a group of dock wagon, 2 dock wagon SRTs, a dock wagon crisis response team, arrives and start assisting the wounded, treating those they can, moving them out of the combat area. Funnily enough, though, they are ignoring the terrorists, despite those that are lying there moaning and bleeding after being run through by spurs.
Yeah, I guess they didn't buy a dog wagon contract.
Oh no! Everyone here, regardless of whether they're a client or not, is being held dock wagon.
Unless they're
Yeah, I mean-
terrorists. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they had a contract, they probably would help them too.
Maybe.
At some point when the terrorists are reduced, Cat will drop the invisibility spell on himself and approach one of the dog wagon people, like retracting his spear and and ask them if they need help. He has magical means and see if he can be of any help.
Okay. They're all kind of busy, and it's like, yeah, we'll call you if we need you. Yeah. They're all trying to, triage and manage the situation. So we'll call it 2 combat turns, 6 seconds, and the situation has been resolved. There are 30 dead terrorists, dead or unconscious or dying, or in the case of some, blackened husks that used to be or human.
So over our PTAC team channel, hey, any of you know why the police didn't start shooting at us? I mean, I don't want to get shot at, but what the hell happened there?
I guess I could see we were the good guys.
Must be my pretty face.
Yeah.
After all of the terrorists have been put down, Pinky and Ribbon walk over to you. Well, Pinky rolls over before retracting his skates and just standing there. And Ribbon walks over as well. And one of the police go over to Ribbon and has a quick conversation with her and then disappears off. And one of the dock wagon guys goes and has a conversation with Pinky and then goes back to doing what they were doing. They walk up to you and over D&I, Ribbon says, yeah, we might work for... Yeah, that was me.
I see. So, is there a reward for stopping a terrorist attack?
Yeah.
Oh, come
Your
on.
conscience.
Come on, Venus. God damn it.
They both frown at you heavily.
What?
Should we...
You can make a judge intentions test or an test to realize how badly you stuck.
I'm going with etiquette
Okay.
and 7 hits.
Yeah. If you want to retcon it and say you didn't do that, because 7 hits would tell you that would be incredibly bad form. But yeah, that really...
Yeah, fine. I wouldn't have done it. Yeah, with 7 hits, I wouldn't know that wouldn't come. Wouldn't be very nice.
Even just buying hits on that roll would have told you that. So yeah, they're like, that was our doing. My PTAG is flagged. She looks at Wayfarer, hence why you were an acting G-man.
Nice. Work for the man for a few hours. Well, minutes. Well, seconds.
Yeah.
Should we put an end to this though and return back?
Yes. Let's go back to the pub. I think we should. You guys should probably put away your highly illegal equipment before you leave my network.
So there isn't any more we can do around here.
No, Doc Wagon and the Thames Valley Police have got this covered. So let's go and grab a drink.
Who was the one with the skates? Pinky?
Pinky. Yep.
I'll look at Pinky, like stare at him and say, race back to the pub.
Do we know who they were and why they did this?
That's an investigative function. We'll leave that to the police. I'm sure I'll get an AAR. Once they've completed their investigations, I will let you guys know after it's been sanitized.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you all for helping. 30 of them was kind of a lot. And because Wayfarer here was handling their crude dumb bomb, I was able to help with the more physical response.
Yeah, you can count on me, sometimes at least.
I'll give Wayfarer a pat on the shoulder.
Lycan, did you take your drain?
No, I did not take my drain. Thank you.
Despite his lack of tact, sometimes he's a good man. And I paddle the other shoulder.
He is a good.
Well,
How much weight is currently on two Wayfarer's shoulders?
They're not trying to knock you down, I don't think.
No.
What are you saying highly illegal? This hunting rifle is perfectly legal.
She turns to look at the 3 spear-wielding guys and Wayfarer.
Pre-spear wielding?
Spur wielding. And also Cat with his spear.
My spears are already retracted. There are no spurs on me.
Yeah, because melee weapons are very, aren't they?
I'm not entirely sure what illegal weapons you see.
Um,
But you're right. We probably should check. On the Copper Horse. Come on, guys.
last one to the Copper Horse buys around.
Oh, that's not
You're
a
on.
problem at all.
You're on, says Pinky, as he extends his skates again and sort of as
Race.
fast as he possibly can.
But she screams, "That's not fair!"
Oh, it's entirely fair. Lycan says and boosts her agility so she can run.
Oh,
Really?
god damn.
I think Pinky is probably the fastest one.
Probably.
See, 11 times.
If you remove the movement power from him.
5.
I'm considering it, to be honest.
Yeah, I think
And drain as well. I'm going to do that.
I think his run rate is like 55 meters per combat turn. I think it's only +2. So yeah, he's pretty quick, even without the. And you see him sort of duck down and get low and really give it all his welly. With a running check, and because he's now sprinting on his skates.
I'm gonna cheat and take the movement power out of him.
Yeah, okay, so he goes from supersonic to just transonic because let's see,
Fair
55 meters per combat turn is like 17 meters per second, which is a lot. And then with the movement power, that would be 8 times that. So yeah, he that would almost be supersonic. It's ridiculous. As you say, you don't see any legal equipment. Ribbon taps the side of her head and says, I can see everything you've got wirelessly activated.
What are her dice pools?
What are her dice pools?
Yeah, because after the combat, I'm reconfiguring my deck to like normal configuration.
Okay, it's not going to make much difference.
11 sleaze.
Is that with smoke and mirrors?
Yes.
Okay, doesn't make any difference. You're on her network, so she can see everything.
On tactical, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, she basically says over the channel as you're all running back to the or racing literally back to the Copper Horse. I make a habit of not prying, but as soon as you join my network, I could see everything you guys have on. I could see everything you guys have slaved to your links. So don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Just this was a special situation. I'm not going to make a big deal of it. And thank you for helping. But and yes, I know what you guys do for a living.
And are you cops or something?
Or something.
Also, Wayfarer is not racing anywhere. He's just walking.
Okay, fair enough.
So you are buying.
I was about to say that.
Well, I'm the slowest anyway.
I think the convention is if you're not actively taking part in the race, you cannot be last.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, so I actually think it might well be Lycan.
Racing to a
No!
pub is beneath him.
Well, I'm pretty sure even with boosted did you boost your again the second time?
I did
Roll
boost
for it.
my agility, but I only got one hit.
Okay, you could have edged it.
I could have edged it. You are totally right. I should have done that, but I already rolled my dreams.
It's alright, it's fine, you 4 die.
Yeah, Farron isn't racing too.
Okay, so you got your max +4.
That's somewhat better.
Yep. So what's your base agility?
Just 1 second.
Yeah, you're rolling the updated drain.
You're still under
Ooh.
the...
Oh, this is ironic.
Okay, so what's your base agility? Is it 4 or 5?
It is, my base agility is 6, so that
Okay,
means now it's 10.
okay. At which case, Banshee, what's your agility?
With augmentations or without?
With augmentation.
8.
8. Okay, so so Banshee is now the slowest.
Yay!
So if I was awakened, I would have probably been faster.
Yeah, but you're not.
I know.
Yeah, magic is cheating.
Biliminal body centaur and be fastest.
The digigrade legs, you don't need to worry about being a centaur.
By cyberleg optimization thingy.
Yeah, digigrade legs and raptor feet and everything else. Or just by skates or streamers, hovercraft for your feet.
Cat comes back. Come on, slowpokes. And runs 8 times faster again.
Yeah. So you'll go back to the copper horse. It takes seconds for those of you that are racing. Pinky is breathing ever so slightly heavily because he was sprinting to try and keep up with Cat. He was doing pretty well.
How many combat turns does it take for us to get there?
About 1.5. The speed
Okay.
you guys were moving. When you get there, you find that the party is basically still going on. I'm assuming everyone's going to put all of their armor and masks and weapons and everything else back away.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Into the backpack.
So when Lycan arrives, he probably looks just fine because, it wasn't that hard for her, but a few moments after, she will look very pale because she just took a falling.
Considering they were
Okay.
using melee weapons.
I have now taken 7 stun damage.
Considering they were using cutting melee weapons, is there any blood on the designer dresses?
Nope, because no one took physical damage.
Yeah, but terrorists did, and they were bleeding.
It would have
And
gone
fountains
up
of
to
blood.
Jack. It's fine. It's not a problem. So no one has ruined their designer dress.
It's not like I was wearing mine.
That's a relief.
Yeah, you were?
No, I said that she changed her clothing before she got there.
Oh, really? That would have taken like 5 turns. I thought you could just put a jacket on over the top.
Yeah, then let's just leave it like that.
Yeah, that's what the rest of us did, basically.
So yeah, you'll put everything back. Venus probably reloads her 1 round or 3 rounds or whatever it was she used. And you will go back into the Copper Horse, and there are drinks waiting for you on the bar.
Perfect.
No, nothing to worry about. Seems the situation is under control again.
Yeah, several of the patrons turn to you and say, "Yeah, can't imagine how." He says as they point at the AR news feed that showing a live picture of the situation in Pescud Street.
Oh, are we on the news? Oh no.
Yes, you were.
Oh,
Shit.
damn it.
Dresk.
I look if any of us had forgotten to put on a ballistic mask or something.
I haven't this time.
I did. Thank God.
Well,
Everyone said they were putting on a ballistic mask, except for maybe Cat. I can't remember if you said so, but you
Nope.
were invisible anyway.
Cat charged straight in.
Okay. Pinky and Ribbon were wearing masks, but you can definitely see Pinky's bright pink feet and bright pink hand.
Although I did drop invisibility to offer help to the well.
well, Cat was invisible most time.
Yeah, and when he dropped it, he was looking just sort of not, just like an innocent bystander who'd appeared out of nowhere to help with the medical situation.
Yeah, maybe a projecting mage popping in to see what happened. No,
Yeah, something
wait,
like that.
they wouldn't show up on cameras.
No, they wouldn't. But, maybe a friendly mate came over or some offered to help out. But anyway, don't worry, you won't be getting public awareness. When you get into the Copper Horse, Connie runs over to Farron and starts trying to kill her with kisses. In between each one saying, I'm so proud of you, you did so well, I was so worried, you're my hero, and just, that sort of stuff. Several other patrons in the bar, there's a lot of handshaking and backslapping, and Venus and Lycan get kissed several times by several men multiple times. One guy goes to plant a kiss on Ribbon's face, and he
Gets a broken face.
He then realizes it's Ribbon, and best not while Pinky's within about half a kilometre. Pinky has put his shoes back on as well, so you can't see his bright pink feet anymore. His neon pink feet, I should say. The several patrons have been sat there drinking and cheering as you were slicing people. So, as far as they're all concerned, the party has basically never stopped. You guys sort of stepped out for 30 and came back.
So I rewind the feed, just to the point where some guy's head explodes and say, "Hey, look at that! That was an awesome shot, wasn't it? I wonder who did that."
Yeah, I wonder who did.
I have no idea, but
Pinky's like, yeah, that was a good shot. You hit the sweet spot, just from a really odd angle. That was well done.
Venus just grins.
Yeah, very good shot. And with a sporting rifle, no less.
No, it's actually a sniper rifle. Category-wise, yeah. It's a Remington 950.
Oh, yeah, they got edition. Okay. So...
Well, fluff-wise, it's a hunting rifle, I guess. But it has the sniper rifle ranges, not the sporting rifle ranges.
Yeah, up until 5th edition, it was classic.
Okay. Didn't know that.
Yeah. So,
I guess it's mostly because they had it in the core book, and the sporting rifles only came with Gunhaven.
Yes, that would be it. And that's only in Gunhaven because they were in 4th edition. So yeah, you guys bought several drinks. People were, I suppose it was literally about 30 seconds, maybe as much as a minute. So there was no one really, stopped partying, and, the food is still being eaten, and everyone's still having fun. And, so yeah, a minute seems a bit short, but hey, what the hell, that's what it would be. The party goes on, and Wolf and Cat both smile pleased into the minds of their followers.
Mm.
And you all enjoy yourselves and head off home when you feel like sometime before 3 a.m.
Because that's when the bar closes, or what?
On a Tuesday night, yes.
Yeah.
It's not a 24/7 bar. That's disappointing.
It is from Saturday to Sunday, from Friday night to Sunday, but weeknights they close at 3 a.m.
Cat will take a Tupperware of what little is left of the tartar home.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah, don't think you have to fight anyone for it.
Yeah.
So this time, Connie's the one who can drag around a drunk person. Solstheim was the other way around.
Yeah, I mean, you guys get as drunk as you want to get, and, it's just...
Yeah, I think Lycan doesn't want to get too drunk, just in case something more happens. She's, a bit on edge, I think, even though she wants to continue partying. She would seem... Yeah, she's a bit on edge because of this. She wants to stay alert just in case, I don't know, they planned another attack or whatever.
Venus is also not getting too drunk for different reasons, and she's eyeing Pinky and Ribbon suspiciously the whole rest of the evening there.
And Wayfarer just
why
can't get
Pinky?
drunk.
Because they're both working for the government, and she is a member of an organization that is not on the best of terms with the government.
Well,
Okay,
funny thing, actually, Lycan doesn't seem to, she doesn't seem to care about the fact that he just told her. She seems kind of relaxed about that whole situation.
It's not like Venus is glaring at them or something. It's just like watching them and watching the door to see if there's a high threat response team busting in to arrest them at any moment or something stupid like that.
Okay. Did anyone take any stun damage or other?
Yeah.
Took 3 stun damage.
How much did you take?
3.
Found?
Oh.
8.
Okay, fair enough. Ribbon will offer to help you with that, or Wayfarer, one of the two, because you've all got complete access to biometric information or biomonitor information until you are removed from Ribbon's network, which happens about 30 seconds after you've walked back into the pub and started drinking again.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so you continue your night and you head off home at the time you choose, and you have a good night's sleep. And
very good night's sleep.
Very well. Farron doesn't actually get much sleep.
A very good night.
But she does count as well rested in the morning. So yeah, you'll all have the opportunity to regain edge this night. That won't be an issue,
nice.
Except for Lycan, because she's going to deal with stun, that drain damage first.
Yeah, I'm doing that. That's body and body, right?
No, stun is body plus willpower.
It's body plus willpower. Oh, yeah, that's right. Body plus willpower.
If you have quick healer or symbiotes,
I do have quick healer.
So that's +2.
So all my stun is recovered.
Okay. Farron, you will get 4 boxes of stun healed by Ribbon or Pinky or Wayfarer, so you will need to deal with the other 5 actually.
The stun I got from the knife.
That's gone.
Yeah, that's gone. So I only have to heal the drain, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm fine.
It was for stun limit was 1 hour. For each hour I can do a test, right?
Yeah. So
how much do I get?
You'll have the opportunity for like 4 or 5 over the problem. You only, it's not a problem. You can buy hits and you can buy hits and.
Yeah, but I can buy hits, but I would only get 1 hit for buy hits.
That's fine. It's fine. It wasn't that much stun. So yeah, it is now Wednesday morning, the 11th of January, and next session you will get a phone call.
Hooray!
Yay!
We're going on a real run.
Does the news say anything about that whole incident? Who was behind it?
Okay.
Or is that something we do next week?
I want to know it!
The immediate reporting, when you wake up on Wednesday morning, the BBC News feed they're still showing you guys wading into 30 armed terrorists with explosives out fronts and giving absolutely zero fucks and just putting them down hardcore style. So that's still being reviewed, and they're talking about the heroes who ran into the fray and helped defend the innocent civilians, and there was a shotgun microphone that heard Cat. This loop guru walks up and offers to help with magical healing on site, and the whole thing. All 8 of you are just being heralded as some kind of folk heroes. All over the country, in fact, all over the world, footage is going, and it's known as the Windsor attack, because the media are not really that original.
And how the hell does that not give us public awareness?
Because we are masked.
Because you were masked, and it would be wrong if I penalised you with public awareness for something that was entirely altruistic. The universe is not unkind.
Sometimes.
Maybe, sometimes.
Farron's fluffy tail is a national hero.
I can
actually,
smell.
yes.
My god.
The fluffy tail does have several honey shots. It's not Farron's bum or anything else. It is the tail.
Yay!
Hashtag fluffy tail.
Yep, hashtag fluffy tail. In fact, hashtag fluffy tail is trending on P2.1, and there is a new fluffy tail appreciation society, and they're talking about how the tail was instrumental in allowing you to deal with those terrorists, and the tail has public awareness. The rest of you are fine.
Nice.
So if I walk on the street now, people will recognize the tail.
A new generation of little girls want to grow up to be fluffy tails.
Now, if people see it, they'll think you're a poser.
Yeah,
definitely.
Fluffy tail.
It'll be your new street name. You're not going to be called Farron anymore. You're going to be called Fluffy Tail.
I must be a real good poser because I also have the arms that might be seen in a lot of shots.
Oh yeah, no, that may well come into play at some point.
Yeah, distinctive style.
Can you give the fluffy tail a celebrity quality? I can't speak today because it's too late.
that may come into play later. But yes, on the news they are reporting. It's only been overnight. They're reporting that they are still conducting autopsies and carrying out investigations. They have named 2 of them in the news that they've positively identified. They weren't carrying any identification or anything. The comlinks were burners. The weapons were scrubbed, and there's no way of tracing that as far as so far. And there seems to be no current motive for the attack. No group has claimed responsibility, and they haven't completed their investigations into figuring out where these 30 people came from, because they just appeared out of nowhere and tried to blow up hundreds of people having a quiet Tuesday night out down the pub or in a bar, or eating tapas or burritos or burgers or any of the other restaurants that are in that section of Pescott Street.
Not that it's important or anything, but do they mention how many civilian fatalities there were?
Yes, they do. There were 23 dead and 57 wounded.
Yes, as Venus hears those numbers, she kind of shrugs and says to herself, I kind of figure there would be more.
There is a a spokesperson for the Thames Valley Police, who does say that the actions of the 8 selfless heroes who ran into the chaos probably, well, definitely, in his professional opinion, reduced the death toll by a factor of 10. He reckons that there could have been 250 fatalities if those 8 heroes hadn't gotten involved.
Damn it, we should have asked for a reward.
You shut up about that reward.
Yeah, we should have been giant assholes and asked for a reward.
Well, yeah, we get paid for that stuff. But I'm saying that to myself. I'm not actually calling people and telling them.
That'd be funny.
But it says something about Venus, though.
What is about Venus?
You already know she's a mercenary.
Okay, so the police on the TV report that investigations are ongoing. That entire area is cordoned off as a crime scene. They report that forensic technicians and thaumaturgical forensic specialists are investigating, and these investigations take time. There is a message from an unknown comm code on all of your comm links when you wake up, asking if that was you, and if it was, good effort, with like 5 thumbs up emojis afterwards, and that's where we're going to call it. You guys get 7 karma.
Nice.
Because you were outnumbered over 3-1, and while their dice pools weren't huge, there was a lot of them, and they could potentially have blown up their grenade in your face.
Yeah, it was good thinking the Wayfarer to take them out, the grenades.
Well, basically, I've just thought about action economy, and my 1 action per turn would not contribute that much.
Yeah, but still, for all we know, they might have linked them to like Deadman switches, sort of. If their biomonitor dies, they go up or something. They probably didn't, but they could have.
Oh, they did.
Oh, so it was actually a good idea to take out the comlinks.
Yes, with that number of grenades, you comlinks were the only way of really dealing with the situation. Okay, so obviously no money. You guys get 7 karma, and no public awareness. However, you do get a point of street cred.
Excellent.
Because those who need to know that it was you, know it was you, but the general public do not, because you're wearing masks, and yeah.
I now have 8 street cred. Nice.
And because Ribbon knows that the Wayfarer was the only decker there, and if anyone discovers the burned comlinks, that would not be good.
Wayfarer was not the only decker there, because when you were connected to Ribbon's network, you realized that she has a Fairlight Paladin.
No, I mean the signature thing.
Oh, yeah.
So at least one person knows.
Yes. However, your signature was actually not found, because somehow a G-man went in and deleted it before the forensic investigation started.
Well,
What?
That's not something Wayfarer would know.
You should totally break it. You should totally break into the evidence locker and put it back. I mean, you put it there for a purpose, right?
As I said, this event will not have any negative effects on you guys. No public awareness, no tying of Wayfarer's signature. Funnily enough, if Cat goes back to look, his astral signature from his summoning was scrubbed, and so was the signature from attribute boost and everything else. It was as if you guys were not there, except the actual results of your intervention. There is no way for it to be traced back to you guys, unless you are in the shadows and you have and you're able to figure it out. Hence the street cred.
And how much does a crate of beer cost, and what's the address of a local demigod office?
You would probably need to ask Ribbon where to send the beer to.
I don't think they publicize.
One member of the party currently knows where said demigod lives. Basically, yes, you can beat around the bush here, but yes, you probably have a strong suspicion that Ribbon is a G-man.
Yeah, she pretty much confirmed that when I asked.
Yeah, pretty much.
But that doesn't necessarily mean she's working for God.
No, it could well be that she's a demigod or has high-placed friends, or
Yeah, or might just be she's working for some secret service organization that has protection or connection to the police forces and stuff.
The Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sounds, audio, video, and/or any other proprietary material used in connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to Manor and Steel to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and/or proprietary information for promotional and informational purposes on its website and does not endorse and is not affiliated with Manor and Steel in any official capacity whatsoever. The artwork used in Manor and Steel was produced by Valgren. The theme tune for Manor and Steel was created by Chris Glidden. Manor and Steel is created under a Creative Commons 4.0 attribution license. If you use any part of the show, please give us credit.